Yo, what's up? What's good, everybody? It's your boy Carcino for life here. Don't forget don't forget to subscribe. You saw that lightning cracking. Don't forget to subscribe. Yes, LeBron is a bum. We know that. This is bigger than LeBron. Now, Diddy's love jet, the all-black jet, took off, flew to Cape Verde, right? Flew over there to the islands. And everybody was like, Diddy fled. Diddy went running away. Oh my God, what is happening there? So, here we are to give you the latest. This man left his kids to get cuffed. He was like, I gotta get out of here, Daddy. You know, shoot, you gonna have to take one for the team. Yeah, Daddy. I'm out of here, Playboy. Hey, keep your head up. Now, here's the situation. Everybody, I know Diddy in the photo, he look like, come get me. Don't he? Look at him. Look at old Diddy. He chilling out there like, come get me. Shout out to my man Iz, who did my thumbnails for me. He ain't doing my nails, he doing my thumbnails. Diddy like, come get me. See how Diddy is? Diddy like, hey, come get me. I'm a Loki. I don't know what to tell you. Man, look. Let me explain to y'all what's really going on. Now, when Diddy took off on the plane, allegedly, when his jet took off and went to Cape Verde, and I said, that's pretty peculiar. Because I just told you in my previous video what was going on and what was at stake. And I see they then went ahead and did some altering here. That's why it's so choppy. Hold on. Wait for it. Shazam! There we go. Now we're in high def quality. Now I can get a little bit more brighter in here. What's up, CP? Now, I told everybody he should have went over there with him, but he didn't. Diddy gotta be in the mix of the action. He can't hide like Russ. I tried to tell you guys this before. Diddy's not a hider. I tried to tell you, he likes being where the party is. He likes being in the crowd. He a celebrity. He out in the open. To him, not having that, it just suffocates him. He's used to being in that mode. He's used to being in that crowd. Russell Simmons was the quiet guy. He never was the big name guy. Russ, you knew him because he was the manager of Run DMC. Russ didn't rap. Russ was the guy doing all the business deals. He was the one that was making all the money and sitting in the background. He run Def Jam. But he was doing all the other stuff too. So we all knew what Russ was doing. But this is what I'm saying. Is why are they trying to come, everybody trying to get a payday now when they were with it. All these people that's claiming all this crap was with it. All right. So that's just all it is now. Now they see, oh, I can get a bag. I can get some millions of dollars if I just play ball. And they don't even care that it's a lie. A lot of the stuff is lies. People are making up stuff. And Diddy will win all this stuff eventually. He would. He'll knock all this stuff out. Now, the stuff that they did do, the stuff that he was going down for, now that's a whole different situation and category altogether. That's a category 9 hurricane. Now, here's what you don't know. Diddy, well, you should know, Diddy wasn't on that plane that went to Cape Verde. Whoever was on that plane, that uh-oh, you see what they doing? Here they come. Here they come. They trying to knock me down, y'all. They trying to knock me down, y'all. Look, they coming. Here they come. They knocking me off. They are trying their hardest to knock me down. What for? What did I do? Of course, he was not on the plane, ladies and gentlemen. Diddy was not on this private plane. This is why I didn't say nothing. When they said it landed in Cape Verde in the Caribbean, I just said, huh? Now it didn't make any sense to me. It really didn't. And you might be like, well, why it don't make no sense to you? It doesn't make sense because why would he go there? First of all, one, the plane that took off and left, Diddy wasn't even on that plane. When that plane was going from where it took off from, Diddy was waiting on another plane at an executive airport. So he's still in the States. No, Diddy was not in custody. They don't have an arrest warrant for Diddy yet. Now, here's what's going on. The federal officials have already spoken to 3 women, okay, and 1 man pertaining into these claims of sex trafficking, among other allegations. And other interviews that they had did, and they had commenced, people. The movie would be epic. Oh no, this would be too big for a movie. You had to do a series. They've already spoken to 3 women and a man pertaining to the claims of this allegation, right? And other interviews are supposedly scheduled to go down in the future. So they still building an investigation. So this raid is just a part of it. And it's not just to go after Diddy. This is to see who else Diddy would probably give up if they put pressure on them and saying he's going down. He's got to give up some names. Now, one of the lawyers that they have on the scene actually represented what's her name? Jazine Maxwell, the woman or liaison of Jeffrey Epstein. That lawyer is now representing Diddy, who's also connected to Clive Davis. So They said Diddy's people put the tapes on the plane and sent it to Antigua. Well, that is a good thing to do if you know you're finna be, put in that situation. But what happened is they screwed up the raids. The raids were supposed to happen at the same time. But because it's LA and Miami time, the time frames are different. So when the first raid happened, by the time they tried to synchronously do it at the same time, but they didn't. By the time the LA raid was happening live, it was already on TMZ and the news. So while they were getting ready to do the raid and getting the process to go, because they got to go on boats to do the Miami raid. By the time they see the LA raid at Diddy's house on LA, it's all over the phones and everywhere else. Diddy got time to get the hell up out of there. They can dip up and get out. You got to go on to Star Island to go in there and investigate somebody's home. So right then and there, Diddy did not leave and take off on that plane. So he wouldn't go there anyway. When they told me where it was at, Cape Verde, I said, that's a vacation kicking it spot. That's a lot of attention. It's a lot of public people go there. He know a lot of celebrities that were born there. The girl that did Dreamgirls, who plays in Power. She played Jukebox. She's from Cape Verde. Diddy knows her. He's really, tight with them. He's, when they did Dreamgirls and stuff. Terrence Howard is from there. Benzino is from there. It's a lot of people that's from that area that are celebrities, and they have, like, a lot of them have properties there. Like Leonardo DiCaprio has his own island, and he already told Diddy he can't stay there. He's like, I can't put you on my island. I can't put anybody on my island that's going to be in the news for something like this. I don't want nothing to do with it. Leonardo DiCaprio right now is filming a movie with what's that girl name? The singer who was in who doing all the dancing in the Fade video, Kanye West Fade video. Cape Verde, whatever. Tiana Taylor. Yep, that's her. Right. So Tiana Taylor, she's playing his love interest, and boy, her ass is looking great in this movie. And they like robbing the police or whatever. So whatever movie they making, they like Bonnie and Clyde type. Amber Rose, yeah, her family's from there too. But like I'm saying, it's a lot of people that they know there. That is like a kicking it spot now. So I'm like, you wouldn't go there. Diddy wouldn't go there if he's going to hide out. If he was going to hide out, it would be where I told you he was going on the Patreon. If he was going to hide, he'll be there. Because that place ain't going to get mentioned on TMZ. That's never going to happen. TMZ ain't never going to bring that place up. They never going to bring up the billionaires that own that island. They never going to tell you anything about that island. We told y'all on the Patreon for a reason. And I told you, these are called private hideaways for a reason. They're private. You're not going on there. You're not going to, TMZ wouldn't dare utter a word about that place. So, no. Definitely didn't go there. And his jet definitely didn't take him to that place. His plan, that was a diversion. He's still in the States, and he was in Miami. Now, he was in New York at the time. He was staying at Clive Davis's house in New York. Clive got houses all over the place. He was staying at one of Clive's places in New York. But Diddy had been liquidating his homes and selling and getting money. He'd been doing this for years. When I put that video out and exposed all of it, And then the feds, they stopped him supposedly at the airport, and then they let him go because they don't have an arrest warrant for him, so they really can't stop him. They just had enough evidence to search the premises and go in and do their whole sweep. Now, with the plane flying away, there's probably tons of evidence on that plane or whatever's on there that may look bad for Diddy. Anything that looked bad for Diddy got to go. PCs, computers, everything. I would have got rid of everything if I'm Diddy. I'm quite sure his lawyers told him exactly what to do and how to do it. So when that plane took off and they monitoring the plane and where the plane going, they can try to go out there and get a warrant to go get it in Cape Verde. I guarantee you they ain't going to have the jurisdiction, even though they say it's Homeland Security and they got a right. Well, we'll see. But Diddy, I'm quite sure the law enforcement told Diddy, do not leave the country. Because then you're going to look guilty. Can't say I'm not guilty and then leave the country. Well, you think about it. Look at what's going on in here in this business. It's all about who you tied to and who you know. And when you try to do something that you don't understand, then mm-hmm. No, it's sad in this case because if they come out to Diddy, like everybody want to see you become successful so that they can one day say, all right, here I come. I'm finna come get you and such and such. Diddy is done. For right now, he is. No, he's in the I don't know if he's still in Miami right now. He was at the airport in Miami. He said the people that's exposing Diddy won't expose Clive Davis. Hell no, because if they get Diddy, they know Diddy might roll over on everybody. So they gonna do their best to protect Diddy. But see, Diddy is not dumb. See, why Epstein got whacked is because he was secretly recording all of the people that was there to have evidence on them. In case he needed help, he was threatening with evidence. Like, I got evidence, which is dumb and stupid. Now you've incriminated not only yourself, you put them in, you become a liability to them. Now you become untrustworthy. Now you have to be removed from the circle. And now that they got him, dead to rights, there was nothing he could do. Oh man, Diddy can't escape. He can't escape to the private island. If Diddy escapes to the private island, do you know what's going to happen to Sean Puffy Combs? He will be removed. If he goes to this private island, it'll look like he's running. Russell Simmons can go to a private island. They never did a raid. He never got called into anything because before they start filing anything, he was already gone. Russ already had a place in Bali. He already had a place. He frequently go there. So when the pandemic hit, he had a reason to be in Bali. So he said, I'm just going to stay here for the pandemic, but he was running from those charges. Raider King, we just explained that to you. Puffy is a personality. He's a character. His brand works when he's around people and other celebrities and parties. That's part of the Diddy brand. When he can't do that, he's ineffective. He's not the same person. He likes to be out and about. Russ likes to be in meditation and yoga. You don't even see Russell Simmons, but he knows how to make money on the side. He's in the clothing line and do all that stuff. But Russ is somebody you barely see or hear talk unless he cussing somebody out on like his kids. Other than that, that's about it. His ex-wife and kids from Bali. Clive got a cover for Diddy. And that's his boy. If you don't look out for him, you want Diddy being in the system where they get him to crack and he starts saying stuff. You especially if you know what you've done. If you know what you've done, you don't want this dude talking. Do Diddy look like the guy that won't fold? He would fold for a sleep member mattress in there. He'd be, man, these prison mattresses are lumpy. Oh my God. No, I can't do this. God, tell him I'm ready to make a deal. I can't sleep on this mattress. He gonna cut a deal in 10 minutes. Are you kidding me? So you know you got to take care of this dude. He ready to cut a deal already. Ain't no way. They ain't taking care of him because you my boy and I want to take care of you. That ain't even close to the case. They taking care of you to keep you to quiet. Shut up. No noise. We gotta take care of this idiot. If they wanted to come get Diddy, they would have came and got Diddy. They had to get this thing moving quick. Once they saw my video and knew and said, hey, wait a minute, this dude could be getting ready to run. Why do you think Diddy sold all the liquor companies to them? All of it. He said, look, y'all got the whole thing. I'm out. You ain't gonna have no more problems with old with old Illinois Diddy. You ain't got no more trouble. I am out. Look at Diddy pacing. See, the plane was already gone. Diddy sitting there pacing at the airport. He just chilling, he pacing. Look, he just pacing out there. He like an expected father. Just pacing away. It didn't make sense to me that he would go to Cape Verde. I'm like, you go there for a party, or to get, not to hide out. That ain't the hideaway place. Man, that's messed up. That is messed up how they got Diddy. Everybody like, man, Diddy's still in the island? Man, he's supposed to get the hell up out of here. My homie hit me about 2 times. I'm like, dog, man, what he doing? What he still doing here? I'm like, dog, look, he's at the airport. They got the rentals there. It's like he had Hertz rental car. I'm like, dog, he was like, dog, he's supposed to be up out of there. You get the hell up out of here, dog. What you doing? You supposed to go. You gotta escape. my boy talking like, you know, he root for, and he ain't never rooting for the feds. In no case. You could have took out 56 people. He could care less. He's never on the side of the law. It could be like he took out 56 people. Well, we don't know why he did that. What they do? Man, he gotta get up out of there. That's just all he know. He ain't never taken the side of the law. His thing was there. You gotta escape. Diddy gotta break out right now. You know what you gotta do. You gotta go in there. You gotta get your crew, somebody you know. If you gotta tie somebody up, you're gonna have to take an agent. Take an agent, you know, in case they start pulling up. You gotta move. You can't come back. Hey, you tell your kids, I love you. We're gonna find a way to get you this money. You ain't coming back. Ain't no coming back. Can't never come back to the States, bro. That's done. Streets is done. You gotta be like, all right, I gotta learn. I gotta build my hustle up over here. So I'm a good hustling over here, do my island thing, but I can't come back. No, I can't touch them States no more. It's hot. So I'll be like, no, they can come get you even over there. Nah, they got jurisdictions. You got to go to these islands that got these jurisdictions, man. That's why you got that money. That's what I'm saying. You got to flip everything. You got to go. You got to sell it for less. You got to sell it for cheap. You got to go. You got to rebuild somewhere else. Get some bricks and then get back to hustling. I'm like, dog, I don't think Diddy was a brick guy out there hustling. He's a celebrity. Well, you got to do what you got to do. Now, the situation with him is entirely different. As I keep trying to tell people, his plane landed in Cape Verde. Look, that he was not on the plane. Because if he was on the plane, he wouldn't be in Miami at the airport. But I mean, there's plenty of islands where there's no extradition. That's what I'm saying. But you don't go there to hide out. That's like everybody can see you. Like that's a party island. You know what I'm saying? That's not like some regular old island. That's a party island. When that plane was up and gone, Diddy was still at the airport. He was waiting to get on another plane. They got delayed. He out there pacing. Hey, damn. Man, they gonna take that. Take that. Take that. I don't want them to take that. Damn. All right, he out there by the rental car. Yeah, he knew what time it was. He knew he had to get up and go. I told you who he pissed off. He pissed off some billionaires, and they ain't cool with the fact that you tried to embarrass them and you wanted to take what you thought was yours. And this is what happens when Black celebrities think that they have power and they are equal to white billionaires. They are never going to view you. They don't care how much money they say you worth. They will eliminate your net worth and show you who you really are to them. They'll strip it all away, and that's power. And that's what they doing to Diddy. They showing Diddy their power. Like, we will strip you down and you will be right back in the gutter. Everything you worked for, gone. We don't care who your friends is. We don't care who you go tell, who you go get. They're humiliating him. Just because he settled with them don't mean that they were done with him. He gave them both the companies. He said, De Leon Liquor, I'm selling that to you and Ciroc. All my shares, you got it. You won. They're like, oh, we knew that you was going to fold. But now you got to take your medicine. So now you're going to be so humiliated, ain't going to be no coming back for you. It'll be 10 years before Diddy can come back around. And all these people are doing Diddy wrong. In my opinion, they doing Diddy wrong. All right, fair use, Zach. We just using this for commentary purposes. Oh, this is just the beginning. Because they gotta go to a different level with this. Yeah. They gotta go to a different level. And when people don't get it, they don't understand the true essence of what it really means to be a celebrity and be someone who is a true billionaire. These people come from money. They were already rich. They families. They got it the really old-fashioned way. They inherited it. One earned, it was inherited. So they come from money. So money doesn't mean anything to them. All they have is their name, the embarrassment, and all that. You can't do that to these people. And unless you in position. Diddy thought he could do that. Like Kanye West. They thought they was in a position to do that. And these people will show you what they really think of you and what you really mean to them. They've been doing it since the beginning of time. Oh, if they lock Diddy up with Suge Knight, that I told you, he's like, I'm gonna make him clean my cell. I'm gonna make him clean my cell. Oh, you know what he gonna do? He gonna say, "Hey God, come here. I want to talk to you." Now, if Puffy come in here, I want him to be right in my cell. I want y'all to put him in holding first, and then y'all put me in the holding cell, right in there with him. And then me and him gonna have a conversation. Cause he think I'm gonna come in there and beat him up. So he gonna start screaming, calling for guards and everything. I ain't gonna hurt him. I promise you. I ain't gonna hurt him. Not yet. I want him to feel fear. I want him to piss on himself. Then he gonna be my seven. I mean, he should have took that can't stop, won't stop. He was taking that too far, man. He took that can't stop, won't stop too far. No, Diddy problem was he didn't settle with Cassie fast enough. He should have never let it go one day. He bluffed, called a bluff, and said, all right, nah, you bluffing. And then next thing you know, boom, that thing spread it like wildfire. It was like the biggest wildfire you ever seen. It went international in less than 24 hours. I was in Florida already. So it was everywhere. Diddy came out right away and settled. Oh no, settle. Okay, we believe you. Give her what she wants. Settle. He came out and settled that so quick. Then, man, I told him, I said, whoop, sharks is in the water now. You should have never settled that case like that. It's now when it went public and then she did what she did, and you settled that quick in one day, everybody coming now. Oh, he giving out money like that? Cool. Here we come. Any chick you didn't hit and broke up with, he kicked me in the ribs. He stomped me out. Diddy is not on the island. Sean Puffy Combs, aka Diddy, is sitting pretty here in the United States of America. Right now, he's probably in New York City, staying at Clive Davis's estate. Exactly. So what you got to understand is that when you go up in a situation like this is going to keep kicking him in the butt. Was he on Epstein's island? Man, you got to go to the Patreon, buddy. If you on the Patreon, you already know what time it is. You know what island he would go to. We told you this on the Patreon. These are the places they don't tell you about. All these celebrities got places they don't tell you about, and they never report them. Because they're private hideaways, getaways. These guys own their own islands. We told you right here on the Patreon on March 18th, before this whole raid came and everything. Here's the place Diddy don't mention. I go, Diddy man. I told you, these players in the game, they want to enjoy the fruits of their labor. Now, he's not going to go to those type of places. Boy, Carcino here. Let's get through. These guys go to places that's owned by these billionaires right here. They have an island. See what the name of that island? A lot of stuff happens on this island. This is where he would go. They have men servers that come there and help you. They have doctors. They have everything you need here on this billionaire-owned island by some of the sickest people in the world. Yeah, so when you're on the Patreon, you'll see it. Yeah, this is an actual place. Somebody can stay right here in this facility. This is like they do surgeries in here, everything. It's like a complete med bay. People go there, can get their plastic surgeries, but it's owned by these billionaires. They've had sheiks there and everything. You see? That's where they're going to go. Not everybody can get to that island. What you think of Epstein Island? Do you know how many billionaires got these islands that do this kind of stuff? It looks great and relaxing. It's a little bit more than that. And you got to go to the Patreon to find out what's really going on these islands. It ain't Gilligan's Island. You find out what's really going on over here. You're going to find out about the players in this game, what they really doing, what the activities are really like, and then you see why Diddy like going there. You see what I'm saying? Y'all don't understand. So if he was going to get away, he going to get away. He ain't going to Cape Verde. Cape Verde is like going to Cancun. I'm like, why is he going there? That don't even make sense. I'm like, because that just look like you're running. When you go to those islands there, nobody gonna know you even there. You understand? Oh, it's a little bit more than freak offs. Those are the kind of freak offs you don't want on that island, buddy. You ain't gonna want the type of freak offs that happen on that island. Let's just say it's not a lot of women. And the ones that's on there, you wouldn't call them women. So it cost over $200 million to build that island. Uh, more than Bagdoria Island. It's a little more sicker than that. He said, breaking news, they let go, TMZ reporting. He bleaching all the hard drives, stat. If anything, he got everything that can incriminate him, put it on that plane, get it to Cap de Verde, where they can't come get any of that stuff that Diddy got. What R. Kelly should have did was to destroy those tapes. He'll be out of jail right now. Meanwhile, a home break-in robbery of items missing and stolen that was delivered to the newspaper who delivered it to the police station. Someone broke into the home and stole the cassette tapes because they were VHS tapes that R. Kelly had. And why he had them, I had no idea. And they gave those to the newspaper mysteriously. Some stranger just left it there. And then they turned it over to the police and they used that in a court of law against R. Kelly. It's like, are you kidding me? These are stolen items that came from a break-in. And this is admissible in court? You gotta be kidding me. But that just goes to show you now, court systems are a lot different. Diddy is still in the United States of America. Listen to me. Diddy has not left the States. He's in the United States. That's all you need to know. If Diddy would have left the country, he would have looked even more guilty. It's going to be hard for him to win in a court of appeals when they let you go like that. Well, it was the biggest raid attention since the biggest raid we've ever seen, and the shockingest raid that we've ever seen was on file that happened was the Michael Jackson raid. This was the biggest raid we have seen since then, as far as stature. But when they did the raid, they came with an arrest warrant for Michael Jackson. Took Michael Jackson into custody. Michael Jackson. We know what that's about because if you on the Patreon, we've been telling y'all about the killing of Michael Jackson. We've been doing that over and over on the Patreon, letting people know this was bigger than what you could ever imagine and how it was all broken down. Now, they arrested Michael Jackson, gave him the perk walk, gave him the photo, gave him everything. You seen Michael Jackson, right? And they raided him and had an arrest warrant. They raided his MGM house. They raided the Neverland Ranch, and they found nothing. They had not one shred of evidence. It was a humiliation for Michael Jackson. They put him on trial and they couldn't get nothing to stick because there wasn't any evidence. They lied. If Michael Jackson was a child predator, let me tell you this one time, Michael Jackson has had hundreds of children who was sick, who had cancer, that stayed at his home, that he took care of, and they got medicine for, had the amusement park. There wouldn't be 2 kids. Okay? It wouldn't be 2 kids. Oh, the rest of them just scared. There wouldn't be 2 kids. Do you understand? Now, Diddy's situation is different. Now you having people saying they're accusing him of these things, but where is the evidence? Diddy has yet to be arrested, but they got enough, they feel, for a raid. So now they raiding the place. They're going to be looking for certain items and things. So we'll see what happens when this is all developing. Will it lead to an arrest warrant? Because if not, the government has spent a lot of money, time, and energy to do this. Now, they might have it where Diddy would surrender, do a mug shot or whatever, and if it gets to that point. But other than that, my thing is this. I believe a lot of these people are lying on Diddy. And a lot of the people that he was with, they was with it. I believe Cassie was with it. Cassie ain't as innocent as y'all think. And that's true. She went along with all this stuff. She did. She wasn't having any reservations about it in my book. She was with all of it. She wanted that fame. She could have left with nobody holding her hostage by guns or nothing. She could leave anytime she wanted. And she did leave when she saw the doggone exercise trainer or whatever, personal trainer. And I guess, them not having money, being a personal trainer, he ain't going to be breaking the bank. So here they come for Diddy's money. And here come everybody else for Diddy's money. Well, we know Outlaw can't be on the jury. He is definitely biased. He gonna be. I think he took Pac out too. I want him for everything. He anytime they can throw Diddy name in something, Outlaw is 100% in. Is he innocent? Depends on what you mean by innocent. I don't think he did anything to these people that they didn't want done. They was with everything that went down, in my opinion. I believe he's in New York at Clive Davis's estate. I don't think they're looking for him. I think they had a conversation with him, and they probably told him something like, "Stay close, don't leave the state." And he can leave, but they didn't put no like red flag on his passport and his travels. But he has not left the United States. You know, because his private jet was landing in the Caribbean. He was still at Miami Airport. So he wasn't on the plane. That's what I was saying. So when everybody was like, Diddy's on the plane going together, I was like, man, damn, Diddy on the plane already? I'm like, that looked bad. So I had to go in there and check it out. I said, I'm going to go check it out because that really looks bad. For you to do something like that, that looks bad on you. For real. You can't even front on that. If you go ahead, they raid your house and you leave the country, how you gonna come back and have the trial and say I'm innocent? They're gonna be, why did you run and leave the country for, Mr. Davis? I had some business over there and it was just so happened to be, it was on that day. And then today happens to be the actual date that Life After Death dropped. They probably did have girls coming and going in cars. One of the neighbors said that, but you got to understand, Diddy don't really be in the LA house like that. Only when he's out there. You see, he wasn't at that house. His sons and everybody stay there. He'd be on the Miami house on Star Island. that's where he was. If they were going to do anything, they should have started there first. Then did the LA house. Then they would have had Diddy right at the crib. But they didn't do that. They started with the LA house first, which was dumb. LA is on lesser time. You're on the East Coast in Florida. So why would you do that? Because you're on the East Coast in Florida, your time zones is different. Yours is you about 2-3 hours ahead of LA. So they screwed it all up. Because you got to get a boat to go over there. You just can't waltz up in there. I never had that opinion. Well, Diddy said it on the song. Shootouts, pistol, yeah, Diddy did it. But my money so long that Diddy gotta quit it. Me and J Lopez out of Central Pez. When you was sitting around in Miami on moped, yeah. What you just got here, I've been doing it for over 10 years. I am chilling. Yeah, Diddy, baby. That's nitty gritty. Diddy's contract with Satan expires in 33 years. What'd I tell you? I'm a bad boy. Now let's do it. Man, they don't want nothing to do with those situations. Jay-Z got away from Diddy. He didn't want to be photographed with Diddy. He didn't want Diddy at his Rock Nation brunch. Diddy didn't understand that he got to sit down. You see, people like Jay, they know. Celebrities know when things is finna get hot. When they was finna put the raid down on Murder Inc., when Murder Inc. was finna get that raid going, what happened? When Murder Inc. got that whole raid thing going, they said, all right, here it is. This is the problem, and we finna deal with it right now. They saw all those guys there. And it was like a ghost town. And they was like, man, because everybody offices is on the same floor. They got the Def Jam, Rock Nation, Rockefeller. They had DMX, his Bloodline Records. They had their little office in there. Everything that was connected to Def Jam, they were all connected. And that day that raid went down, Jay-Z was nowhere, like nobody was in the building for Rock Nation. Well, Rockefeller at the time. Oh, yeah. Man, they don't care about that. I told you what they care about. I told you Diddy was selling all those homes because he's getting ready to move. I was like, when you doing that, you positioning yourself, you getting ready for these lawsuits. You liquidating money. Everybody know what time it is. Mm-hmm. Oh, you know that. Take that. Don't forget to hit the like button, y'all. Subscribe to the page. I'm going to bring y'all up if y'all want to talk about it. We're gonna open up the panel. Well, who knows? Puff might be arrested tomorrow, the day after. We just don't know yet. Why does it keep starting over? I have no idea. Somebody said, I'm thinking tomorrow. Oh, that's pretty quick. That's pretty quick for a turnaround, but it could happen. I mean, what's up?
What up, bro?
What's good? So, what y'all think about it?
Hey, just one thing you forgot about, Tino.
What?
When they take his computers and shit, the IRS,
The IRS?
they're gonna find out that money. Them rich people be having a lot of money hidden.
They not worried about Diddy, bro. The FBI worried about Diddy.
And we all know Puff be getting robbed. To hide that fact, he did some shit he should never did, so now he's riding for that.
That must be Outlaw. Outlaw just can't.
Y'all know Diddy pays taxes.
Man.
Outlaw
Did
still
he
going
do
on.
it? Did he did it?
Hey, Cino,
Did he,
I'm
if
trying
you
to
ain't
see,
do
like,
it, then why did you pay it?
Cino, bro, what made the liquor companies come for him now, though? Because he been going after the liquor companies. Why now, like, in 2024? Why this year? He been
They were
going after
going
the
to
liquor
court.
companies for 4 years.
They were
Like,
going to court.
why now, bro?
Why now? Diddy took them to court.
Yeah,
But that's been going on. That's what I'm saying. Like,
No,
why
his
now,
judge.
though?
no, that happened last year.
Yeah, that was last year.
Yeah, not that, but they just settled like in January. That's you understand?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Diddy end up selling everything after all this stuff started hitting because the judge had ruled in favor of Diddy that they were found liable and there was called claims for Diddy to do what he did. So all of this was embarrassing for them, and they're being
Oh,
looked at.
true.
So you can't do that to billionaire. So what happened is they ended up settling out of court because Diddy was ready to fight this whole thing. And then they took the fight right out of Diddy and he had to sell it. He sold them DeLeon completely and Ciroc. He sold all his shares. They own it all now. He is out the liquor business.
Hey, you don't think Keefe up in there bumping his gums too?
Who?
Keefe.
Keefe D?
Keith?
Oh, yeah, he been
Oh,
Keith D
bumping
not
his
no
gum.
snitch.
well, that's the thing is about a rat gonna tell you anything. Oh, of course he
I
is
thought
snitch.
Keith D was a gangster.
He a snitch. If he wasn't a snitch,
I'm a
he
gangster,
wouldn't be in
dude.
the situation. That's what, he was already gone. He was facing life for getting busted for another drug case, and then he started talking this Tupac stuff. I can give you a
Against
murder.
all laws.
If Keefe, there's a reason why
I'm a
the
gangster,
home,
dude.
Oh, it probably was
it
Keith D
wasn't the
because he said
feds though.
Puff
It's the
Oldham.
Homeland Security. That's different.
Yeah,
And
Yeah, it
those
had to be
guys,
Keith D because Keith D said Puff Oldham. Remember he was saying throw a dog a bone. He ain't never throw him that bone.
no, he don't owe him. Throw a dog a bone. Mean
he
please.
did say something like that. He said something
Right.
like
He
that.
said throw a dog a bone, but he don't say he owe him. He just saying give me some money because we homeboys. Like when you know me, man, you know I'm going through it. Won't you help me out? And he was like, I ain't gonna give your ass no money. And
I
nobody
can't.
told you to do that
See,
at
that's what
all.
Puff fucked up. Puff was being too stingy, but if he would have paid fucking Keefe, maybe
What
the
am I
feds
paying
would have
him
never
for? I
fucking
would
got
have paid him
notified.
nothing. What am I paying him for? What
The
is he?
hush money.
Nah,
Hush for what?
The
What I
it's
do
kind
Tupac
of.
is
shit, bro.
He don't know nothing.
I
The
mean,
Hey,
listen,
Tupac
man.
case,
Tino,
bro. Tupac.
Tino, I really
What are
think,
Hey,
you talking about? He
Tino, I
didn't.
really think
Tino, bro.
that
You forgot what happened with Tupac?
What happened with Tupac?
When
he said
Puff
that
had
Puff was
paid the
paying him.
Crips, the See, I know you know what happened, bro.
Yeah, I know. So that's what I'm saying. Why would you even be thinking about Diddy? What happened to Tupac ain't had nothing to do with no damn Diddy at all.
Okay, look. I'm gonna
Word
say
on
it
the
like this.
street, he
Ain't
paid
no
Crip
word on
to.
the streets. That's gossip.
I'll put it like this then. There's a reason why Homeland
Man,
they saying HS, human trafficking, right? HT.
like,
That's what the case is supposed to be. But I think it's more.
Mhm.
And I
I
think
don't.
I think when the feds go through all the computers, he gonna deal with the IRS because I know he hiding money. You know that.
he
Well,
better
that's a whole
he
different
better have the
situation
deleted all.
because
Why would the IRS want Diddy though, bro? All
that's
these
what I'm
billionaires ain't paying
saying.
taxes.
First of all, this is Homeland Security. So
Right.
this has nothing to do with Pac and none of that garbage that's going on with Keefe. You're gonna try to lie, cheat, steal, and come up with any reason you can to try to save his
I'm
hide.
gangster, dude.
So you saying the liquor companies told the Homeland Security to do this shit?
Man,
Basically.
no, these guys are
He
billionaires,
messed.
dog. They'll put
No,
they
they're
could put anybody
multi-billionaires.
else. They could put
They're not
anybody.
just billionaires; they're multi-billionaires. He
Yeah,
pissed
they
off the
probably got
wrong
people working
people,
for the Homeland
so now,
Security.
yeah, that's how they work. That's how business people work.
And
They're more
Puffy ain't worth
scandalous
that
than
much right now.
people on the street.
They got people on the inside.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
the
he
powers
pissed off
that
the
be.
wrong people. So now,
The
Basically,
now they
powers that
showing their
be.
power.
like Diddy
They're
know
trying
what's
to
up.
they're trying to
He know what
basically
time it is. He
turn
know
off
what's
his
going
own.
on. He knows
Hey,
why.
didn't they say Cassie emailed the Fed something? Some videotapes? Was that shit true? They said Cassie had emailed the Fed some tapes.
Well, if it's true, the tapes are enough. Then, because the thing is they can order her to do it, but if she settled out of court, they still Homeland Security can still say, "Hey, this is a matter of concern." Then it's not only just that case. There's other cases that they got to deal with because there's got to be other people connected to
Wait,
this.
even
Right.
if he brought her silence, they
Right.
can still bring it up.
Yeah,
Oh
Right.
wow,
if
damn.
it's a
And yeah.
if it's a case of security of
If
like
it gets like
trafficking,
that, that's bad for him.
that's Homeland Security type stuff. Like that's in child endangerment and all that. Yeah, they could definitely get in there and do that. They could say it don't matter what you got with her.
And I went to the other thing, the other lawsuit, the second one that the producer put out there.
Oh yeah,
His
that's fine ass
Little
nigga.
Rod.
his shit is despicable. They
Hey, he said he got some proof, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you
he
know.
said he woke up and his asshole was sore.
Bro, that man gay,
No
man. He did
homo.
some shit.
Right.
How you
Nah, that's a
wake
lie.
up and you're
No
you hear
Diddy,
that?
no Diddy. Hey man,
You
no
hear
Diddy,
this,
man.
That's what he
How could you
said in the
just wake
lawsuit.
up and something like that? Like, bro,
In his
how you
lawsuit, he
asleep
said
when
he
that
woke
happened?
up,
Hashtag no Diddy,
drugged
man.
up, and he
No
said his
Diddy.
thing was sore.
How could you just wake up and it's like, bro, something not right?
I mean, I wouldn't be saying that. That's what I'm talking about. First off, you come out, you mad because you saying I ain't get my money of what I did the album. Oh, I ain't get my money. I ain't get my money. And so all of this from the Love album, you feel you ain't get what you were supposed to get on the album because you produced it. Then next thing you know, you want 30 million the same thing Cassie got because you said she was sexually
Why
assaulted.
Lil Rod ain't called the police that day?
You
No,
said
because he said that he basically his claim is that he had the feds under his pocket and kept showing his power and stuff like that and kept overpowering him and telling him like, listen, I could get this to happen allegedly. I could get this to
I
happen and
believe
that
that.
to happen
Yeah,
and
they
I
say he do work for
got
the feds. I
police.
heard that too.
Yeah, so he had the feds, so that's why he was scared to come out. See, listen, man.
So that means
I don't know why
Sino got to
Sino
be
be
right
making
then.
it
If he
seem
was the
like this
feds,
man
that
is a
mean.
choir boy, man. Listen, Puffy be trying to
I'm not
like
saying
show off his power,
anybody is
man.
required, boy. I'm just not.
Sino was right. He pissed off his
I'm
handlers.
not
When you piss off
about
your
putting
handlers,
stuff on people that they didn't do and had nothing to do with it. Just
when
because I'm
you
a fan of somebody, I can't do that.
when you piss off your handlers, they gonna show you who the handler is.
Right? I mean, man, you think Diddy put? I'm like, man, Diddy ain't put no pin out on no Tupac. That's so stupid. I like
Hey,
first of all,
man.
at that
Listen,
case,
Word on the street, he had paid $1 million to get Tupac killed.
Hey,
No,
listen, Muscle Game. All you
that's what
gotta do is listen to Muscle Game.
that's what
Black
TV
Rob.
had told the cop. First of all, anybody who was on the street would know that that is the dumbest thing anybody would ever do is pay $1 million for it.
Listen,
I mean,
Puffy was
Tupac was the
bragging.
big threat. Tupac was the
You
top
can't
Puffy was
dog.
bragging on that
and I'm gonna say
Black
any
Rob song.
know
You
that
know,
that was
Tupac was a big threat at the time.
$1 million for a hit. I was like, man, get the hell up out of here. Who
I
gonna
heard
pay
dude
What
didn't even get the money
$1
though.
million for a hit?
I mean, Puffy was bragging on that record with Black Rob on Muscle Game.
Dude,
All
like
you gotta
Oh,
do is
for
listen to
real?
that.
I ain't saying nobody couldn't pay it, but you don't have to pay $1 million for a hit. What are you talking
Oh yeah,
about?
that's true. That's true. Yeah.
No, that's
You're
true. That's
right. That's
true.
what
But
I'm
I'm just
saying. Ain't
saying,
no way in the world president will get hit for less
Cause a Crip will kill you
than
for
$1
like
million.
$5.
yeah,
Somebody
exactly.
for a
Crip
hit
just want $10.
in
I'm,
1996.
and I'm not saying he did it, but I'm just saying that basically he was bragging on the song that he would put $1 million in a racial whole family. Like he was saying a lot of stuff on that
Eminem
Black
said I
Rob
would
record.
put $1
Hey,
million
what's
on
that
a hit.
song called?
Muscle
What does
Game.
that mean?
Muscle Game on Black Rob's song.
Hey, look,
All
Carson, I
them
got a
people,
point, but
it's all
I
about
honestly,
to
from
get it
what I
though.
know, and I'm from LA,
Dude, yeah, I heard Puff on, you remember Hate Me Now? What he say? I got $1 million thumbs on salary. Do it now.
Oh, he talking about Keefy D now. Damn.
I think, well,
Money is power, mother. I got $1 million
This
y'all went
man
there.
telling y'all who he is, and y'all ain't
do
even
it now.
listening to him.
Right. I mean, listen, that's what I'm saying. He be off, be off the them stuff, and he be getting to talking. That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying, man.
So, you know, you gotta listen to what people saying sometimes. Everybody ain't joking,
but
bro.
you gotta understand, this is 1996. In 1996,
Oh
Diddy
yeah,
didn't
he wasn't.
have that kind of money.
Oh, okay.
He was running off of Clyde Davis money.
It wasn't like it is now. He just was
Didn't Biggie sell 2 million?
Bad Boy Records. I was like, they
I thought
didn't
Biggie sold 2 million.
he didn't get Biggie sold 2 million. I'm talking about he didn't get that Diddy type money. No
No,
real. He was
Suge
just
Knight had the money at that time.
right. He did not have that kind of money. He
He
didn't get
was running. He was running around with Clyde Davis money.
he didn't get that till after Big was dead. Did he
Yeah,
get
baby.
that kind of money?
Oh
That
yeah,
Clyde
true.
check came in for 40 some million. Then he started doing Biggie album sold like goddamn 10 million. So he was making big money off that. Then he had the Mace. That's when he started
Right,
making.
QL, you see this?
I think he really just tricked the Crips, like, oh, if y'all kill Tupac, I'll give y'all this. But oh,
No,
like
he
he was
just put
serious. He probably just said it, like you know how
he
you
put the
just say some
energy
shit,
out
like
there.
I'm like, what are
just.
y'all talking about? There was no conversation of killing no Tupac. That's
I don't
You
know
know, you
about
gotta watch
that.
that documentary.
That's what Keepy D said.
that's what y'all problem is. Y'all watch these crazy ass
It was an
documentaries.
interview with Keefe D talking, bro. It's
Right.
crazy.
No, but Keepy D be
Why
saying
won't
that.
take
That's
advice?
all the
Why am I gonna listen to the guy who was in the car who went and did the murder on Tupac? Of course, he gonna tell you anything. That murder had nothing
That's
to
true.
do. That murder had nothing to do with Diddy. They did that because they got jumped. They saw them on the strip and they just rolled up and started blasting. It had nothing to do with anything. It had everything to do with what happened in the fight when he jumped out on Baby Lane and they took off on him. It had nothing to do with no damn Diddy.
But it doesn't help. It doesn't help when that side is basically bragging like, "Look what you made me do, Blaze Blue with my material." You playing
Yeah,
into
But
it
I
though.
mean,
That's not
Diddy
helping
did
your
have
case
gang members
either.
on the payroll though.
that's what Big did. Yeah, Big put that in the rap, and he
You
shouldn't
know,
have
he
never
did
did.
have Crips on the payroll though. He let them
Right.
hang around Crips from
Yeah, of
LA.
course they did, because they was had to be protected out there. But
Yeah, because it gets sticky.
they had bond security too. But yeah, KPD knew when they was going out there. Yeah, they were the extra guys for security when they would come out there. They would get the soft side crib, and KPD was already out that way. But ain't no way you gonna hire them to do no damn. Who would hire this idiot to do
A
something?
scary nigga hire somebody.
Right.
You gotta think, see now, if you scared for your
You
life
want
and
to hire
Tupac threatening
somebody
you,
first of all, if you want to do a hit, let me explain to y'all how a hit works. You hire somebody from out of town. Why do you hire out of town shooters?
Keith
So
D was from out of town,
back
nigga.
out of town, so they can get the hell back out of town where they from, not hanging around in town talking about the hit they just did.
I mean, Keith D was from out of town, so
You
you know
don't
you
do
basically
that.
saying what he did.
You don't get no hitter from the damn same town. That's dumb. You get an out of town hitter. So ain't no damn way. Well, I'm gonna get somebody from the south
Only
side
way he
with it.
can get charged with Tupac murder is if Keith D testify. If Keith D
He
testify and
not
say
getting
that.
charged for it. He didn't
No,
have
I'm saying
nothing
if
to do
Keith D
with it.
testify in court, like saying that I got paid to.
I got something to say though. As far
Good.
as as far as the
Y'all
Puffy thing goes,
see of it. Y'all gotta get out of that and get into reality. He has
well,
nothing to.
there's the reality is this.
Yeah.
Puffy has been surrounded by murder.
Yup.
Yeah, them
That
people
is true.
at them damn clubs, his baby mama,
Mm-hmm.
Biggie, Pac,
Mm-hmm.
his security guard.
Heavy
Man, Puffy
D.
got bodies.
No, I'm not gonna say he did personally, but I'm just
He's
saying it's
surrounded
been a
by
lot of
murders.
energy. That
It's
That
energy.
man surrounded by a lot of 187.
Oh, Suge Knight bodyguard got killed.
Everybody got killed. So that's what I'm saying. They all surrounded by murders. It's a lot of people surrounded by murder. It comes from business.
Puffy got a whole bunch of bodies in his backpack.
Yeah, same night,
Hell,
same
nah, not a
fight.
bunch. Just
I'm gonna
Tupac.
go start saying
Tupac the only
anyway.
one,
I'll let
right?
you say.
Nah, not just
Ain't
Oh
got
yeah,
nothing
Kim Porter. I forgot about it. R.P. Kim Porter.
yeah.
Rest in peace.
Why would you want to kill Tupac? And that's just gonna ruin your business anyway. That would
Because when
lower.
somebody's such a threat and you feel like this man
He
is
was
interfering with your
competition.
money,
He
if
had to
somebody
take him
interfering with
out.
$1 million corporation, what would
Man,
you?
That's
what about the
gonna bring
people
That's
that
what I'm
got
saying.
trampled at his
that's gonna
concert?
bring
Why
more.
Hey,
wouldn't he want Tupac dead?
Tina, what about the girls that got
Cartina.
trampled at his
Why
concert,
they
Tina?
call
He wanted
Cena,
Tupac
why
dead,
wouldn't he want to kill
right? If he
Tupac?
wanted to get Tupac dead, why the hell would he be back out there in Cali?
Why wouldn't he want to kill
why,
Tupac?
No, I'm just saying. Let's say if we took he
why
paid.
did John Gotti wanted Paul Castellano dead? He wanted him because he wanted to be the next boss. That's
No,
why.
Tupac was the number one threat.
Nah, he wasn't the number one threat. It was really Suge Knight, number one
Oh
threat.
yeah, number two threat.
All making records
Yeah.
back and forth. If Pac came out with an album, they were gonna come with another one. They wasn't gonna stop Bad Boy from making records.
John Gotti took out
Yeah,
Paul
because
Well,
beef
that
is good for
Castellano.
Death Row
marketing.
East was gonna be
Beef
pressure
is
though.
good
I
for
can't
business
lie.
sales.
Him and Nas together, that would have been some pressure.
Man, look,
And then
I'm gonna tell you,
that
like
Death Row East movie.
they weren't gonna stop Bad Boy. They weren't gonna stop Big. They were gonna continue.
You didn't know how Diddy is. He
I
told that
don't
nigga
know.
he wanted to take him
I
You had
mean,
the
out.
boot
Death Row
camp.
East
You
would have
had
slowed
Smith
down
and
their sales.
Wesson.
You know, Death Row East was gonna be
That Death Row
altering stuff.
Easy.
Death
You heard?
Row was gonna come and they was gonna have an album and wasn't nobody gonna care about it at all because only people gonna care about it is the people they only cared about Pac.
I
It's
think
just like look, I'm telling you, when Pac died, right? What happened? Did anybody go out and mess with the Outlaws? Nope. They only cared
They
about.
got blackballed.
Did anybody
Yeah.
mess with? And nobody cared no more. They only cared about Pac.
No, I mean, listen,
No, the
if the
Outlaws got
record
some good
company,
songs.
but the record company wanted them to die out anyway. Like, Jimmy Iovine, he
I
wanted to
think
kill
I'm
the
gonna
whole
flip the
Death Row thing
script.
anyway.
I'm gonna
Because
flip
he
the
wanted,
script
No,
on
I
he
think
Jazzy.
wanted
that's true though. I think that's true though, because when you look at it, the downfall of the Outlaws, it wasn't just
Tupac
the
had died.
labels not really trying to get them out there. It was more of Pac. He was the star. Like Pac, just he made us want to listen to the Outlaws, even though they was dope on certain songs. They just ain't have that. I don't know. They weren't like the Locks. Put it like that. They ain't
nah,
have it
That's true.
like you would see
That's
the
some of
true.
them
talent
was
like
nice.
that.
They
That's
was
true.
Are
lyrically
you?
sound though.
Hey,
They
let
were.
me land right quick. Let me
I'm
land.
on you.
I'm
All
gonna
right,
land.
go
I'm gonna say something too. I
Yeah,
think Puffy had Biggie shot.
No,
Why you say that?
now you're getting
I
You
ridiculous.
gonna
heard
have
him.
your
Go ahead.
cash cow killed?
Go ahead.
Because
Go ahead.
didn't they want? Didn't Biggie want to leave the label?
Look what Gene Deal said. He said he was trying to get
But
girls
would you
when
really
they
kill
left
a
the
dude for
party.
wanting to leave the label?
No, the
Look what
stupidest
you
thing
just.
was they should have never even been out there in the first place.
If you
Number
kill
two,
Biggie, he gonna
you
leave,
don't.
right?
Number two, you don't go to Tupac's ex fiance's party that's hosting, and then you end up like, you know, leaving that spot and then end up getting shot. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was a setup altogether. Not saying she set him up
I
or
mean,
anything
Biggie
like
probably
that,
was set
but
up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
you're
was
right. Because
stupid
Diddy
to
is a
even
snake.
party out there. Then
It
on
was
top of that,
totally a setup.
you
And who
don't
set him up?
subliminally diss Tupac 6 months later on a radio station.
Mhm.
That's setting yourself up right there.
Yeah,
That was
I
dumb.
Man,
think that
Puffy had something to
that
do with
sealed
that
his
shit
death
too.
right there, though. When he went on a radio station
The hit was
and he
already
did that
like that was
freestyle.
already played.
Long
No,
Sister
no, it
Night.
was
That was
on
Long
that.
Sister
But I'm
Night.
trying to see,
It was
will he really
out.
want Biggie killed though? Because Biggie was his #1 artist.
No, Puff didn't want Puff. That's just dumb. No,
I think Puffy had
It's
something to do with
possible, but I
Cino.
don't know. I'm just not sure.
that's dumb.
Nah, I think exactly when Biggie did that freestyle, that
Dumb.
really put them killers on him. That was the I think that was it.
Yeah,
That was
that
the
was dumb.
that
Who said they
Made
killed
it
him? Why
Biggie
would
was
you
the
seem
bring
good.
first
Biggie to
rapper.
LA?
Biggie
Y'all
was the
know
first
He,
rapper to make fun of somebody that died though. He was the
y'all
first, like how we see it now.
Hell
Biggie was
yeah.
the first one to do it.
Hold on 1 second. Y'all gotta stop with this art of dialogue, this DJ Blags, and all these Gene Deal videos. They
It's
have
my theory. My
Vlad
theory.
solved the murder. See, no, he solved Tupac murder.
Gene Deal was dead.
affecting a
He
lot of
said,
people.
I don't care if Pac gotta die. I
No, hold on,
don't
hold on,
care
hold
if
on. Let
Biggie
Cino go.
gotta
Let
die.
Cino go.
This is
Hold on,
my
hold on. Go ahead,
theory.
Cino.
Diddy did not
I
have
think Puffy
anything
has something to do with
to do.
Biggie shit.
Yeah, that's just dumb. Cause ain't no damn. And Diddy, I mean, Puffy
Gene
is
Deal said it.
his lifeline. Why the hell he finna come out? I'm finna kill off my lifeline.
Because
Yeah.
I
Because
think
he
Biggie
wanted
Puffy
to
was
be
in
did
the
the
something
next
with
Nah,
Biggie.
I
guy.
lead.
definitely.
You know,
I don't
And
Biggie
think
over
he
Puffy
there
had
ain't
got
have
anything
no
to do
money
with
$62
it.
close
million.
to nowhere close to Suge though. Like
Biggie
his
had a
money
deal for
went.
$62 million.
No,
He had 10 artists
No, his
signed to
money
him.
was not close to Suge at that time.
Yeah,
no.
Suge and Death Row was already up there. Like Puffy had like what 2 platinum albums with
I don't
Biggie
agree.
and probably Total or something.
Here's the thing. They were just finna do a concert. They had 30 cities. Al Heyman just did a big deal with
See,
them.
no, Biggie had a label deal for $62 million. He was in the lead. That was his
He ain't
last
had no
album.
$62
He
million.
signed for 2 albums.
No, he did not.
You ever heard of a group called The Commission?
Are you talking to me? Of course.
See, no, do your research. He had a label deal for $62
Are
million
you
with
telling me
Atlantic Records.
he did not have a deal for $62 million?
Gene Deal
Okay,
had it said.
no, he did not have a deal for $62 million. That did not happen.
He had to sell
Oh,
Little
that's what
Kim.
Gene
He
Deal was
said
saying.
No,
I don't know.
Big
he
E,
contract.
Here's the thing. Biggie already had a label with called Undias. Junior Mafia and Little Kim was signed to them. He broke off the label
Yeah,
with
he snuck and did that. He snuck.
he sold it publishing.
label and sold his half. He sold Little Kim and Junior Mafia over to Bad Boy for $1 million. So that's what
Oh,
happened.
Gene Deal talking about $62 million.
62 million. He's talking about Undeal that he got with Sony and Epic. Sony and Epic got that deal, and it wasn't for Big's label. Big was gonna start his own label when he talking about the commission. The commission album was coming out via Bad Boy, and Big was gonna start his own label. He was still there with Bad Boy. The commission
The
album,
commission, wasn't that going to be on Rockefeller?
yeah, it
That was
was
going to be on Rockefeller
it
Records.
wasn't gonna be Rockefeller, but Rockefeller logo was gonna be on it. But Jay-Z was planning on leaving Rockefeller. He was getting away from them because they weren't making no money at the time. That's why Sauce Money left. Sauce Money got up out of there because they weren't making no money. He left after the Volume 1
Oh,
album.
Jay was been trying to lead. Damn, Jay-Z a snake.
Yeah,
So
he was changing his rap name. He was Iceberg Slim.
So Jay
He
was
was
gonna
that's
leave in the
Jay-Z
90s.
right there, man.
He was trying to get up out of there. He wasn't going to stay. That's why he was rapping with Big, because he was trying to get out of there. And Dame was pissed because he used Puffy people and the Hitmen to make the all the beats on that damn Volume 1 album. And he was like, hey, you let them executive produce the album because you was going to be the new Big. And that's what Puff was trying to steal him. Trying to take Jay-Z when Big died.
Hey, didn't Puff give him Biggie raps?
No, he didn't give him Biggie raps. He gave him beats.
Is that
So was Jay-Z.
That's
Pino,
what
is
Nas
that
had
that
said.
song with
Well,
Foxy
Nas was
Brown?
lying.
What's the name of that song on Volume 1, Sunshine?
Yeah,
That was a
Sunshine.
Puffy song.
Yeah, it
That was
was.
a
That was
Puffy
the Hitman.
song.
The Hitman did
That
that
was
Puffy
a
can't
track.
terrible
even. Why
song.
would Jay-Z take Puffy lyrics?
That was a
No,
terrible song, y'all.
he took the writers, the Hitman. They made all the beats. He had his team of
Yeah,
beat makers, the Hitman, and
yeah.
they came out there and they executive produced the album, and they the ones came up with all that. That's why
Yep,
Jay-Z was on the tour. He was on the Puffy tour.
yep.
Yo,
That song he
why
had
did
with Lil Kim
Jay-Z
too. The girls like I know what girls like.
Yeah,
That's Puffy's
Lil Kim
signature
never
all
wrote
on it
down
right there.
anything, bro.
Terrible. Another
that was
terrible
yo,
song.
it's a Hitman record. So the
Yeah,
Puffy
Biggie wrote for
yo,
Lil Kim.
and the album flopped, and everybody was like, "Man, Volume 1 didn't do what it was supposed to do." And then Dame blamed. He's like, "That's Jay's fault. He wanted to go over there and mess with Bad Boy." I told him
yeah,
he wanted to be the next Biggie. He want to take over. Like, oh, Biggie
yo,
gone, so I'm finna be
It's
the
just
next
crazy
Biggie.
how Biggie ain't never had security in LA. He had fucking
oh,
one bodyguard in fucking
yo,
LA,
how
nigga. Like
about
that do seem like a setup. Why would you have one bodyguard for Biggie? This nigga
No,
the number
it
one
but
artist.
wasn't set up to
crazy?
get one of them. That was the thing. They was gonna get one of them dudes. Like the whole time they was there, they were getting threats everywhere. Big was in
Yeah,
town
May said that.
Big was out there for like 2 months. That's what I keep telling people.
Why
Y'all
the
think
fuck
he
was
just
he there
showed
for
up
2 months? And you
Big
saying that
was there
wasn't a setup?
he was promoting his album. He's trying to, win the fans over. He was doing shows, but it was too early to be in Cali.
Exactly.
It don't take 2 months to win nobody over, you know.
I mean,
yeah,
he did some good
He
talking.
should have been out there one night and then left.
Like
He should
Big,
have
like
been there for
came
7 days,
up
man.
a lot of people, man, y'all
He
kill
got
Pac,
too
man.
comfortable out here. He got
Nah, I
too
got love for
comfortable out
Pac. I
here.
got love for Pac.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was
word.
like, man, tell me you ain't get ready to die. Tell me you ain't
He
played
was in a
yet.
wheelchair, I heard that. Why would you stay for 2 months and your leg was fucked up?
I mean, he was messed up. Like his leg was his hip and everything. Like he was like a mess. He
yeah.
couldn't
He
Big
even.
gained a
got too
lot of
comfortable.
weight.
Yeah,
And I'm
that
gonna tell
Yeah,
you
car.
one
he's
more thing I
obese.
know for a
Biggie
fact.
was supposed to be home. He just got into a
Casino,
car accident.
the
No,
casino.
he was supposed to
Why?
be in
But
London promoting the album. They were supposed to go to the London RCA. He was supposed to go to London, and then he was supposed to do the thing in
Yeah,
RCA.
but Puffy begged him
Yeah,
to
he
come
got
to
too
the
comfortable
party.
because
He was
Tupac was
supposed to go
dead.
to
Yeah,
London.
Buck wanted him to come to that party because that's what they need to be out there. They need to be out and about. So that's
yeah,
why, like, look, you got to come to this party.
I mean, you do gotta. If you're supposed to go to the party when you performing, don't just go to a party to be seen, nigga. Like you in the op neighborhood.
well,
I
they
don't
had
understand what
security.
I mean like
They
that.
had security, but it's just that they picked the right angle, right time to shoot that truck up. So it was like perfect timing
Oh,
for
that was
somebody
definitely a setup.
to want to
Yeah,
get
No,
at him.
Biggie
Right.
ain't have security. Biggie had one
I don't
dude,
even
and
I
that
don't
dude
even
was
think
just
it was
Puffy.
it was a setup though. I just think it was just like I mean you can't miss Biggie, you can't miss Biggie, you can't miss
Oh
Puffy
yeah, yeah,
because
you right. You right.
and
Biggie was moving
it's
slow.
like if you wanted to kill Biggie, without a doubt he gonna be easily to
Just,
be spotted.
just
So
like
I just
Sino
felt
said,
like
it was gonna be one of them. It was gonna be either one of
yeah
them. I think Gene Deal saved
Why
Puffy.
didn't
I
they
ain't
just
gonna lie
run the
to you.
night? He would
I
have been
think Biggie
Especially
was
running
survived.
down
comfortable
them
because
lights.
Tupac
But
had
it was,
died
I
and
think
Suge
that
Knight
joint
was in
was a
jail at
setup.
the time.
man getting shot up
Yeah,
in them
Suge Knight
cars,
was with
man.
him.
That's that thing,
That's
man.
another reason why they felt like they was comfortable because Suge Knight wasn't around. He wasn't on the
Yeah, he
streets,
was in
but
jail at the
yeah,
you know,
time.
that's
he
what
still
they
had that
thought. He
energy.
was under a false sense of security
Right,
because
Yeah,
exactly.
he was locked up, but he didn't
But they
realize
didn't
he was
know,
on
you
the
know.
album and everything. So
I'm gonna
yeah,
say this, man.
that get back is
I'm
something
from
else,
LA,
man.
right?
That get back
No,
something
what
else,
get back?
man.
Biggie ain't had nothing to do with Tupac now. It was
Nah,
Biggie.
it's
Biggie
like
really was
the
innocent, bro.
competition thing, and you got to think about his mans who got killed in '95. So it was like
Biggie ain't had nothing to do with that.
you really about it's like a chess move. Like Puffy was about to come up no matter what. Ready he had Big by his side or not. It's like he next up because now Suge is in jail. So it's like Suge like all
Right.
right, well I'm about to knock your biggest piece off.
But look, Biggie ain't had nothing to do with that Tupac shit. That shit that happened in the studio and that other
No, we
shit, like
know
all
that.
that shit, the
I
bodyguard
would.
shit. Biggie was just at the wrong place, bro.
Yeah, Biggie, but Biggie is like what they call he's a pawn to it. Like Biggie got caught up in the Pac shit, and then next thing you know, that's over
When
there
my
with
man's
Puffy
verse,
and
you just
Suge.
moved
So,
with such stamina,
Tupac even
submission, and
said Big
being
ain't
mad
set him up.
determined.
Tupac just said
but
he ain't tell him who
Biggie
did it.
And
wasn't
he played
intelligent
into
enough
it.
to separate himself from
He
any of
started.
that.
He
Like
started. The thing was,
Biggie
he
let
started
Puffy
playing
look.
into it like he had something to do
Biggie
with it.
Biggie
That's the
ain't set
problem with
Tupac
it.
up. He just ain't want to snitch and say who
I
really
Look,
did
look.
it.
I'm gonna say
Biggie could have
something.
easily
That's
not let that song come out. Biggie could have easily let that song not come out. But
Bro,
it's
that
all
song
Thank
was
about
you.
old as
pushing
hell.
him.
Thank
Kirk.
you.
That
Whoever
song, Who
said that,
Shot You was a
thank you.
bad idea, man. That was a
Whoever
bad
said
idea.
that,
No,
thank you.
it was
That
Kirk.
Who
Kirk
Shot You song
Burrows
is probably
already
my
came
favorite
out and said
song,
that
bro.
it was a strategy. They basically played off of the downfall of
Yeah,
Tupac.
but
You
that
know,
Man, well,
it's
no,
that
it's
really
no.
bad.
pissed off
It's bad
Tupac at
because
the time.
it made Biggie like Pac fans not like Biggie. Like
That's one
Album.
of Biggie best
you a new
songs,
artist. You a
though.
new artist. You don't want to irritate other fan bases. Like, and you know, right in that 94, 95 area, man, people was loving Pac. They felt like he the hero, and you know the media don't
Nah,
like him.
niggas
So it's
get
kind of
shot
like
every day, though. You
we
can't say
all
that song
Okay.
and
about Pop.
Hey,
Biggie
gentlemen,
let
can I say
Puffy play
something?
him. I
Let me
think
say something, gentlemen.
that's my opinion though. I think
That
Biggie
song
just let
wasn't about
Puffy
Tupac,
play him
Hey,
to
bro.
let me
play
Niggas
his
say
get shot
song
something.
every
out.
day. It's not about Tupac.
Hey, gentlemen,
Oh, go ahead, man.
when Biggie dropped that I'm going back to Cali shit and he came out here.
Yeah, he was mocking Tupac, talking about I'm going back to Cali. Why would you make a
Oh,
song
and the
called that?
song was a hit.
But he was mocking Tupac.
Yeah, he was.
Man,
And then he went to out.
No, he was playing. People were feeling the song. That's what I'm saying.
Why would you go
yeah.
back to
It was a
somewhere Tupac
banger.
invited you to?
people in Cali was feeling that record.
It was
They
a
were.
banger.
They was mocking
Easy,
Tupac on that song. I'm going back to Cali. He did California
Easy,
Love. Then he
Easy
made
Mo
that
B didn't
song.
like that song.
No,
He
he
didn't like
said
that. Biggie
going
did that.
back to Cali. Like he trying to say, I
They
don't have
was mocking California Love, you know.
no, it wasn't. He was making a song saying like he was
He was
giving
actually trying
love
to give
to
us love,
Cali.
but it
You
didn't
gotta
read that
listen
way.
to the lyrics to the song. Like he's saying,
He
like
was
From
mocking the
LL,
New
that
I
York
LL
culture,
gotta
bro.
song.
pick the coast. I got to choose the east. I live out there, so don't go there. But
He
that's
was
cool
mocking
that
the
niggas ain't
New York
resting in the
video.
west.
But
We
hey,
from not
Sino,
in the west. Y'all niggas is a mess thinking I won't stop giving LA props. All I got is beef with those that violate me. I shall annihilate thee. That's it. He let y'all know. He like, no, that's it. I only got problem with those dudes that's violating
yeah,
me.
Yeah,
Other
but
than
it was
yeah.
the
that,
timing of it.
y'all
But
ain't
you,
got
hey,
That song
I,
probably got him
but
killed
you
though,
gotta
Cena.
think
He
about
said
it.
too much
Like,
in that
it
song.
was the
That song got
timing
him
of it,
killed,
though.
dog.
See, no,
yeah,
and
bad
that
y'all
shit
timing.
got LA hot.
nobody
That made
hating
us.
the song. The
That
song
made us
had
mad as
no
fuck.
that song had no impact on nothing. That
Hey,
Oh
song had
damn! Oh,
nothing to
never
do
mind.
with
No,
anything.
that
The
song
song
ain't hadn't came out
it
before he
dropped,
died.
right?
So it was like,
To after
yeah,
he died. So that's what I'm saying. They played it that night in that club. When
yeah.
he was out there celebrating, the people was like vibing to it. They loved the song. So they was like, they
And it
played
was
it
Death Row
about
members in there and
Also,
stuff too.
Biggie had to go to Cali because he did the song.
no, he was out there
No,
working
it was
on
already
the
scheduled.
record. They was
They was
working on
finishing up the
albums.
album out there.
The song is called
Yeah.
"Going Back to Cali," so you gotta go to
They was
Cali to
finishing
make a
up the
song
album
No,
out
called
there. They
"Going
was
Back
out
to
there for
they
2
were
Cali."
months.
finishing up the Puff album. Mace had been out there, and Big had been out there for over a month because they was working on the album. They was
they're
recording.
recording out here. They're
Yeah, they was
recording.
They was
recording
finishing up the
They
album.
wasn't recording. They was partying, nigga. Let's be honest.
no, they was
No,
No,
recording.
they're
they
working.
was finishing up the album.
Yeah,
No,
they was finishing up
we
his
heard about them
album,
being out here.
and then they finished. He was working on Puff album, and Mace album was out there, and then they were doing the commission.
That
So
was a terrible idea
that's
from
why
Puffy
you
though to
hear
come out there.
Why you can't do an album in New York though? Why you gotta go to LA to do an
like
album?
Victory was supposed to be on the commission. That was supposed to be a commission song.
Mm.
That wasn't supposed to be on Puff album. Puff ended up putting it. There was no more commission album, so that just ended it.
I just think they named that album in the wrong name. Life After Death. Like, why would you name something Life After Death?
Cause
That's what
the
he
first
chose to
album
do.
was Ready to Die. So
That's a
this is
crazy
Life After
name.
Death. No, it
Yeah,
wasn't.
it's just a play on words
Life
from his
After
last
Death.
album.
Yeah, it actually makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense now.
Cause I mean,
It's like what Kanye did with College Dropout and Late Registration. Like it's just a play on words from his album. That's all that
yeah,
is.
And then they
like the
asked him.
first
Bro, he
album was
said
Ready to
Life
Die.
After Death, bro.
This is Life
And then they
After
answer
Death.
the other guy's question as far as Why were they out here? Because California had a good ass sound back in the day.
Oh, they was out there for production.
Y'all
Yeah,
still do.
we had some very big ass studios that were like the shit. That's why Tupac went out there to New York.
Nah, Tupac went to New York for that MTV shit.
Brother,
He
there are
went,
certain studios you want to record at
the
to run
first
across
time
certain people.
Tupac came back, he did Saturday Night Live, and he was not on no East Coast West Coast thing then. So when he came back and did
He was
Saturday Night
showing up that West
Live,
Side though.
it was no problem because nobody really after him. But he stayed at a psychiatric ward. He didn't stay at a hotel because he wasn't worried about rappers. He had not dropped Hit 'Em Up yet. So that's why
Mhm.
people was like, so it wasn't no like
Okay,
disrespect.
Oh, that was before Hit 'Em Up.
Right.
yeah, that was before
Didn't
him.
come
Yeah,
out
that
yet.
was
But
like around June. That's when he was promoting All Eyes on Me.
yeah, but
Right.
he had already
Came
said that
out
stuff in that Vibe magazine, so he definitely was worried about retaliation from that because he basically
No, he
implicated
was just staying on point.
right, but
Jack
he
with
wasn't
what's the
saying
name?
right, but he wasn't saying like he wasn't in the threat of getting beat up. He was looking for the threat of people like Jack and them dudes.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
That was the only threat he was. That's
So
why he
that's why
stayed.
he had to be on point. You know,
Yeah, so he stayed at a psychiatric ward. He was like, man, you at a
that
psych
would be the
ward,
last person. That would be
and
the
he
last place
said
they
that
would look.
yeah, this is the last place they would look for me at. So, yeah, he
Now
stayed
the
at
guy
a
from the
psych ward.
Hey,
Fugees,
Tupac
I'm
was a
shocked that
what
he
made
even
him think
invited
of that?
the
That
guy
man
from
was
the
so
Fugees
smart.
there.
Who
I,
gonna
I
come
wouldn't
put
even
crazy
trust
out?
him either. His name is Plies or something. I wouldn't
Wow.
even trust him.
Yeah, Prize is a little sneaky,
Yeah,
So
he's a little sneaky. I was a little shocked that he invited
yeah,
And
him
you
there.
gotta remember that back in the day.
he instigated the Ja Rule 50 Cent situation. It wasn't
Yeah,
for
I
him,
believe him.
there wouldn't have been stabbing because he got
Remember
tired
back in the
of
day,
in his mouth.
that equipment was very expensive. You had to get
Hey,
these
Nah,
Gino, you
he got
know
FSLs.
Tupac
tired of it.
presented his
50 Cent was upstairs recording for his album. Ja Rule was down there, man. Yeah, I whooped him, man. I can't stand that dude, man. I should do it. And dude was like, man, Prod just had enough of him talking. Was like, dude, they right upstairs recording. You doing
That's
all that
crazy.
talking?
Yo, what's up with 50 Cent clowning Diddy all the time?
So
Y'all
50
don't
Cent always
understand they
hated
beef.
Diddy. Diddy tried to take him shopping. He felt offended, so he's been going after Diddy ever
Nah,
since.
it's deeper than that.
Yeah,
No,
it's
it's
deeper
That's
than
not.
what
that.
you told
It's
that nigga I
simple, bro.
want to take him shopping, man.
If a
Come
nigga try
on,
to
He
take
man.
you
did.
shopping, how you supposed to
Puffy
feel?
did a lot of stuff to
Nigga
piss off
free,
50 Cent.
man.
He just rubbed 50 the
He
wrong way.
always
That's
clowning
all.
Diddy on Instagram. That shit
He
funny.
didn't know 50
He
Cent
he
wasn't
saved
gay.
he saved Rick Ross when 50 Cent had him on the ropes, basically. And
Google
on top
something
of
Yeah.
called
that,
grooming. When you take a
baby
man
mom
shopping, that's called
situation.
grooming.
Hey, Cino, what's up with your boy 50? He always clowning Diddy. This
I
nigga,
told you
you
he
one of
got
your
rubbed the
biggest
wrong
blogs.
way, bro.
him and Diddy don't get along.
Diddy tried to groom him, bro. Y'all got to do research.
No, they
Yeah.
got back cool, and once they got back cool, it went to a whole nother place because they clearly screwed that up.
Hey, why Diddy said 50 Cent love him?
Oh,
What?
That's Puffy.
you
Wait a
talking about
minute.
an old?
Wait.
Nah, it was like some Breakfast Club shit. He was like, nah,
No
50 Cent,
Diddy.
he love me. He love. I'm like,
No
what the
Diddy.
fuck?
You
Oh
can't
no,
tell
that
he
was
loved me.
they had got back cool because the first time they fell out was over Mace. Mace had
Mm-hmm.
gone
Yep,
with 50 Cent and G Unit, and then he went and snatched it back because the whole thing got messed up.
exactly.
He
And
talking
then
And
the
about, I
Rick
thought
Ross
50 Cent needed some
situation.
clothes.
no, it's not
No.
that
And then the
way
Rick Ross
because
situation too.
the whole
After
deal is, and that wasn't on. That really wasn't on Diddy. Diddy was like, y'all, you don't understand. This dude done burnt me once. I gave him some money, and then he went to church. Then he came back around again and tried to do the same play. He's like, look, I just signed him. We did a deal. We did an album, and now he's trying to bail out on me again and go back to church.
I mean, he do own Mace though, because, he own Mace Pupperson.
Yeah, so he was like, no, I'm not gonna let him do that to me twice. So he was like, he ain't pay me the money. So Diddy didn't sign the papers. So Mace is like, man, he was like, man, I can't do this.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Mace made that man so much money, bro. That
Yeah,
shit
so
ain't
now
right.
he's like, I don't want to do the deal no more. But he's blaming Puff for the whole thing going left. But then him and Puff talked, and he realized what it really was. He was like, oh, Mace is trying to double up. He was trying to get bags.
Mace dumb for giving his publishing away though. He would have been so rich right now. Kept that
I mean,
publishing.
all rappers eventually get their publishing away because you come in with nothing.
Mace was
Yep.
young, man.
Oh yeah,
He was
yeah. Mace
young.
probably
Right.
needed to pay some bills at the time.
That's
That was his
what
He
it
was
is.
young.
Mace
contract.
was living at Puff House.
That nigga
Right.
was young, bro. He was young, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, I got another question
He
for
only
you,
lived with Puff
Tino.
for a year.
I love the dough. Why did Jay-Z and this pop? You say same night, same flight, or one of us had same camera
Man,
right?
Jay Z love Pop. Jay Z ain't never hate
Man, you,
Tupac.
you know you
He
gonna diss
remixed
Pac
Tupac's
after he
song,
died, man. I didn't appreciate that shit, man.
bro. He remixed Tupac's song where he paid Tupac homage.
Yeah, same night. Yeah, because he was hog-tied by Sid Lane and them. He go to LA with no security. He thought Dr. Dre had his back, but he didn't. He got
Tupac, I
hog-tied
mean
and all
Jay Z
that.
never go to LA. He went to Vegas, bro.
So he went to LA. He went at the Lakers game. I saw it. It was in 2000. They were sitting at the Lakers game with Dr. Dre.
You talking about when him and Shaq got robbed?
Mhm.
No, he talking about when
No.
he got tied up in the room and he had to make the call and they
Yeah,
had to
he was in the Lakers game with Dr.
Wasn't that
Dre.
in Vegas, Osino?
No, that wasn't
No, that
Vegas.
was LA.
That was in LA.
Oh damn.
Yeah, he
Damn,
got
they whole tied him in a hotel or something.
no, he got caught slipping. They went to the game. Yeah, he got caught in his room, and some guys came up there and introduced themselves, and and it went that way.
That was because of that song he did with Biggie when they was dissing Pac with Faith
Well, no,
Pastor, man.
Because I love the game.
Cali don't move that way. Like if you come
Biggie
to
ain't really
Cali,
diss Tupac. He kind of diss Faith though. He
no,
said
that's
Faith
that
got
had nothing to do with
twins.
it. I'm trying to tell you what's going on. You gotta listen.
You better check your ass in.
Right? It's like this. You
Let
go
him
to
talk. Let
Cali.
him talk.
If you go to Cali and you want to do some business with Suge and everybody else, I mean, if you want to be in LA, you're gonna have to do some work with LA. Like you gonna have to kick in. So it's like, dog, you gonna come to our city, steal the money, and make all the money from our city, and don't kick nothing back to the city. That's all they were saying, and that's the point they was trying to make. But everybody was making a whole big deal out of it. And I was like, y'all ain't realizing what he's actually saying. I was like, I get what he's saying. He's trying to say, hey, you got to do something. And right after that, they worked out a deal. Jay thought that Dre had pulled like that, and he didn't. So once he realized Dre ain't had that pull, he was up out of there.
Somebody got a
Yeah,
TV
Dre
on or
had left
something.
that for.
Somebody got to turn that off in the background.
Yeah, it's something in the background that's kind of like
Yeah,
Is
that's
that
me.
what
Let me
was
turn that
that?
shit off. Hold on. That's my little homie.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Cena, you know Tupac predicted
Hey,
this
turn that
death.
shit down. I'm on live and it's gonna fuck up my homeboy shit.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Tupac
no.
had
See,
predicted this
that's
death.
why they worked it out, and next thing you know, Death Row got paid on the second album. He did the song for Tupac. He did the Me and My Girlfriend. Yeah, he did Me and My Girlfriend. Next thing you know, he was Tupac crazy on the next album.
Nah, he didn't get Suge permission for that song, bro. That was never supposed to come on.
Oh no, he did get permission.
Oh
He got
yeah.
yeah. He paid Death Row.
Oh damn.
Hey, Cena, one more other thing.
After he got tired of and he had them big doggone, them big old MOB dudes out there, he realized what time it was.
damn.
There
Got
we go.
another outlaw in here?
Yeah, that's my twin. It was like,
Ooh,
nah, I tried to switch
juicy.
phone. My other phone was dying.
No. So what happened is after that, next thing you know, he took Tupac's lyric. He had to pay Death Row for that. So Suge and them, they got to eat off that album.
Yep.
Man, that's
Suge
crazy.
Because they
needed
had
that
him
bond
signed.
money.
Some people hate that
Yeah.
song.
Born rough and rugged, dressed in the mad, mad
No, that
public.
song wasn't bad. I
And
can't say
then
it was a bad song.
he credited Death Row, so they paid Tupac for that. They paid him for that.
That seemed out of place for him to make a me and my girlfriend, that beat, that seemed out of like, why is he talking about Tupac all of a sudden? Like, come on.
That
That
picture me
might
rolling beat
be
was like,
somebody
if I
else's
dynamite.
song. All
Always,
I got off the
yo,
top of
Jay
my
Z
head,
always speak different Pac
they
though, man.
stole.
He
They
ain't even
stole
sneak
that
this Pac on
song.
that song, bro. You gotta listen to what he was saying. That's a good song, bro.
No, I'm talking about on I
I
Love the
like that
Dough.
song.
You gonna say same night, same fight, and one of us cats ain't playing right. Like, come on, man. You gonna
Bro,
do
how
that
you know
after
that was
he died?
about Pac though? You can't just say like anything.
Who else could he be talking about, man?
Anybody,
Same
bro.
night, same fight,
Brooklyn
and
niggas
one of us
always
cats
fighting.
ain't playing right.
Right, but what I mean, but what is
He
he
said
Brooklyn
he
talking
niggas
about?
fight
watching
every day, bro.
Tyson. He said he was watching Tyson. So who he could he be
No,
talking
I don't. I
about?
don't think. I think he's saying it's
That
it's
could
it's
have
a
been
it's a play on
anybody, bro.
word. He's saying like we at the house watching the Tyson fight. He actually there. I don't think he was sending no
Yeah,
shot, no subliminal shots. Like that's why you say one of us cats ain't playing right. I let you tell it.
Nah, they was doing.
Plus, Tupac only
Listen,
dissed Jay Z one
and
time, bro.
the dead. No. The thing is, the dead presidents when they was all sitting down at the table gambling, then
Oh yeah,
Biggie
Yeah,
that
got the
was a
dice and he
diss. I
said,
forgot
"Who
about that.
shot you?" You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's
Like,
But that
what
wasn't
Biggie
Jay Z
said.
saying that. I was Biggie. So
yeah, that was
and
Biggie. But
yeah,
you see whose music video he was in. So he was
yeah,
aligning himself with Jay-Z, and
That was
Jay-Z
supposed
yeah.
to
was
be a
aligning
shot
himself
at
with
Tupac.
Biggie.
Who shot you?
So that's
Like
why
who shot you,
Tupac was
Pac?
going at Jay-Z. Cause you like, oh, you want to be down with Bad Boy.
No, but Pac went at AZ. He went at the firm. He went at the firm just because they connect
He's a boxing
being
guy.
cool with Biggie and like that whole connection of the with
Boxing
AZ
guy,
being in
he's
the
not
video on Dead President. So it's like Pac just was going off on anybody that's affiliated with whoever.
Yeah, I
Nah,
mean,
they was
because the
joking about
firm,
it.
the firm,
They
because
was
the
joking
firm
about the
was
shooting
aligning
situation. Said
himself
who
with
shot
Mob
you?
Deep and stuff like that. And then on top of that, Nas had a track. He had a track dissing Tupac, and Tupac heard it.
Nah, I said that wasn't about Tupac.
Nah, it was the song that
that was about
this the
Biggie. He's
unreleased
talking
song that
about the
came out
message. That
25
was
You
years
talking
about
about
later.
Biggie.
when Nas said I got shot and came at the hospital?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. The fake thug, no love, you get the slug, see before gusto.
Yeah, I
That
thought that
line
was
right
from
there.
Biggie.
He made a whole
He
song
always
about that
said he
But
was
how
line.
you
talking
know
about
that was
Biggie on
about
that line though.
Tupac? Tupac wasn't the only thug.
Nah, but he was the one that
Like
actually,
but he was talking about Biggie on that though. He said, I would I
no, y'all
mean,
didn't hear
because he
the
said the third
unreleased.
word, don't mean he really was talking about
Why
Pac.
was he coming at Pac? He was
No, he
definitely
was
coming
coming
at
at
Pac.
Pop. It's an
He was
unreleased
definitely coming
song.
at
It was an unreleased song that he dropped promoting the East what was it called, the Death Row East on King Disease 2. The unreleased the song had came out 25 years later
Yeah,
prior to
the
the
guy put it out. He already had the song. He
I
just put
think
it
Nas
Oh,
put it
Nas
out.
was dissing Tupac.
Yeah, he was dissing Tupac. That's the
Oh
song that I think
damn.
exactly, and that's why everybody was like, "Yo, why is Tupac going at Nas for no reason? You know, he's jealous and all that." Nah, Nas heard Tupac heard that. He heard that song. So that's why he went at Nas.
No, they
Y'all gotta go and listen to the unreleased.
Nas
Nah,
was coming
Tupac had
at when he
remixed
was
Nas
coming
song
at the
too.
Mob Deep. When he was coming at the Mob Deep, that was like, oh,
Mhm.
now you
Yeah, they were super close back then. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Nas and Mob Deep
Nah,
was super
Mobb Deep
close.
wasn't close with Tupac.
No. Mob Deep was close to Nas. That's what I'm saying. So they was aligning
Yeah.
this.
Cuz is right.
Yeah,
So
that's right.
that's why Pac was going at them, you know. And then the only reason why he was going at Nas and Mobb Deep and stuff like that was because of the Dog Pound. He was taking up for Dog Pound and Snoop Dogg. But of course, Snoop Dogg, you know,
Yeah,
them my
Snoop Dogg a
homeboys,
snake, bro.
right? Like he
Snoop
inherit
Dogg,
their beef basically, and then they just all just
Snoop Dogg gonna
just
talking about I love Diddy. I love like I'm like, bro, what the
and
hell, Snoop?
then
ooh,
that
Biggie got the trailer
listen,
shot
it would
up.
have never been
Biggie
no
got
problem
Dogtown
because
trailer shot up.
it would have never been no problem at
now the
all. But
whole
it was
thing with
Why
Pac though
Snoop said
is
I got love for Diddy, bro? That man weird.
Pac felt like they thought he was soft because of that Vibe magazine.
yeah,
The
when he said he was bowed out and stuff like that, like yeah,
Yeah,
you know, I
they
want to leave
said
that
in the
thug
house
life.
was fun like we still living it.
Right, that
Yeah,
too.
like
Oh,
Pac
that
was
was
like,
supposed to be a shot at Tupac.
Yeah,
yeah,
he took. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, they had their Hennessy shirts on and everything. It was like they cloud chasing. They was clout
Why was
chasing
it about
then.
Tupac then?
because they was trying to get some clout, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I mean,
like,
it was just coming up. The Juvenile
yeah, but
album
they
didn't do
didn't
too
really
good.
respect that interview. You know what I'm saying? It's like he was like, man, he took that interview wrong.
Oh,
And
you
Yeah.
goddamn right.
they was
When
coming
when
What
and
you
Biggie did that shit here, oh, we got
Rock was in
upset.
jail listening to it, and
Right.
he was at Rikers at first, and so he went from Rikers to there, and that's where all the rumors came from.
yeah.
Because they had, one of the
We
guards
got upset
knew
when that
him,
motherfucker
and
went on there and went on the
Tupac got
goddamn.
raped in jail. That's why they was like,
Wendy Williams and everybody was just taking shots at
it's
Tupac.
Yeah.
Nah,
Tupac
she just said that to get views. Her TV
got
show,
knocked
radio
out the
station was
box
new.
and got rocked, got raped on the aisle like he officially got kicked that thug shit.
She said that to get radio listeners, y'all.
Shit. Keep it real,
Oh,
yo.
Yeah,
That made the West
man.
Coast.
You know, but you
a
know
lot
what?
of people that was
But
rocking
even
with.
then, though, the clout
Mob
chasing of saying Pac name in a song would get you a lot of play, though. Like
Yeah,
Pac, like
that
same
bring
with
a lot.
Biggie.
Can you imagine if Pac lived and he heard drop a gem on him? Oh my God.
Tupac would have been in the studio
That
the
was
next day. You know that.
drop
You
a
know
gem was
Tupac would have
crazy.
came back.
Was vicious, boy.
Yeah, it was
My
vicious.
Man,
Hey,
on this,
Tino,
you
why
ain't
Tupac ain't
lying.
had that vest on though? He should have had a bulletproof vest on that night.
Prodigy
Man.
came. Oh,
No,
man.
Prodigy did come hard. I can't lie,
Woo.
but I believe Pac would have definitely came back in the
Oh
studio.
yeah,
And definitely
that would have been
you
right
already
up.
know. Pac was just
Man,
waiting.
but look, he had it. Prodigy had to get back because he talking about this man health, man. He didn't even say his name, but he just said, "Don't one of you niggas got sickle cell? Come on, man. How you even find out? How you even
That's why
know this man got sickle cell?"
Because,
Nas got involved. Nas got involved.
Hey, was Pimp C better than Tupac?
And they was like, they didn't know what in the world. They was like, dude, what is he talking about?
right.
Why is he dissing us? Like, is
They
this dude crazy? They was like, he
no,
must be.
they knew
I
they had it
told you
on
they wasn't
Tino.
talking about Tupac in that song, bro. They was
Wait,
probably
what
talking about some
song?
other thug niggas, bro.
That's
They
why he
had to know, man.
remember he said Mob Deep wonder why niggas blow them out because
Next
they
time
was
grown
shot.
folks talking, close your mouth.
Yeah, that's
But
why.
look, what about the connection with E Money Bags, right? Though, so, I know E Money Bags, like him and Prodigy, they all like E Money Bags kind of was hung out with
That
Pac a few times, and
that
then he
relationship
been around
that relationship died
Prodigy. I
out
know
after
he
the Stretch situation.
Man,
So
What?
Pac knew them. Yeah, they knew E Money back.
yeah, they knew
yeah
E-Money Bags, but that relationship didn't last after he got out and stuff like that because he was into it
yeah.
with
You
Stretch.
No, he
gotta
ain't
say
come back to New
Tupac
York
had
to even
niggas in
holler
every
at E
borough,
Money
bro.
Bags.
Tupac had niggas in every borough because his stepdad, he got fucking
Yeah, he had a
Queens,
lot of
Harlem.
connections in New York. He had a lot of
Yeah, every
connections in New
borough.
York. New York, Tupac is from Harlem and stuff like that. He had a lot of connections.
But
It's
nah, his
crazy how he
stepfather, his
knew
Jersey.
a lot
stepfather
of
from
people
Brooklyn
though,
though.
man.
Tupac stepdad from
Even in
Brooklyn.
Atlanta though, man, people got they stories about how Pac will be around in Atlanta or like everywhere he went, he was like in the hood. Like when he was in the
Nah,
Bay,
Tupac
he knew
had
all
Brooklyn
the.
ties because his stepdad.
Yeah, yeah, that too.
His mother, his stepdad, that nigga was fucking Madonna.
Wait, but you gotta watch the F bombs. Be on live. But yeah, but nah, man. Like, yeah, I mean, listen, that would have definitely been nice, but I feel like
My
that beef would
bad.
have definitely ended. Because of the whole, the Death Row East and stuff like that.
I
Nah, it
wish
wasn't
that
Big
would
gonna
have
end.
D.
came.
He said Diddy
I want to
represented a
ask you
threat.
about that.
Go watch that
I
vibe
wish
over. He
that
said
would have
Puffy
came
represented a threat,
about.
bro.
Yeah, because Big D. They had Big D. Pause. There's a guy named Big D out there. That's he was gonna be one of the owners of Death Row East. Then on top of that, they had
That
Eric
would have been
B.
so
Eric
smooth.
B. He was gonna end that beef as well too.
He wasn't ending the beef. He was just renegotiating it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but it was gonna all come together. That's why I said the Death Row East, that One Nation album, it was definitely gonna be bigger than what you thought, for sure.
I
Because
wish
he was
that
gonna have
would have
Nas on
came to
that.
fruition. I wish
I
that.
wouldn't even really call that a beef. It's not a beef. It's just when a real nigga and a fake nigga. You know what I mean?
What do you
It's a real
say?
nigga versus a fake nigga.
Rikers out, flashbacks of the house you got scuffed in. You would think that getting your headshots enough, but then now you want to go at my clique. You must have been drunk when you wrote that shit. Too bad you had to see your own self, my rebellion. retaliate. I had a whole New York State aiming at your face at the gate. Bottom line off top, soon as you came through. Shots blew. You don't even know the half of my crew. I got 100 strong arm niggas ready to rock and shit. Your days is fucking number and low digits. You look suspicious.
Who's that, Biggie?
Nah, that's Prodigy.
Nah, it's Prodigy on Drop a Gem, man.
Hey,
Drop a
Prodigy was like the best rap, not the best. He was the second
Yeah.
best
Nah.
rapper, bro.
He was
Man, he talked that
Even
grimy
that
talk,
last
he was
man.
album,
on one
bro.
of
Hey, man. Man,
He
rest
was
in
the
peace to
realest
T,
nigga,
man.
bro. He said Illuminati, bro.
You know how
Illuminati want
hard
my
that
mind soul in my
was?
body.
Do you know
Man,
how hard
listen to how grimy. Listen to how grimy Prodigy talked to Pac, and then how grimy he talked to Jay-Z. Man, it's crazy. Man, Prodigy didn't care, man.
Bro,
Hey, I
Prodigy
love
had this
Prodigy
the
though, man.
Illuminati, bro.
Are you listening to the verse? Listen to what he is saying in this verse.
He
I
said
got
my soul. He said Illuminati want my
Hold
mind.
on. Let him
ready
go.
to rock. Your days is numbered in low digits. You look suspicious. Suspect niggas is get chopped up. Grade 8 meat, something delicious. I lace your back up with 10 G's worth of stitches to reconstruct your face to learn how to speak again. My clique is like a bunch of wild Puerto Ricans with bangers the size of African spears. It's warfare in the arena. We turn arenas into the house of horrors. It's Terror Dome. When you see my clique, you gotta run behind shit. You got a gat, you better find it and use that shit. Think fast and
Hey,
get
what's this song called?
Hold on.
trees
Drop
in
it
my
Yeah,
down.
as small as he is, man. As small as he is, man.
Stop cutting it off. You gotta
Hold
listen.
on. Let him go. Let him
When
go.
it's done, then you can come in. You gotta listen to the words he's saying.
Name that
He
song.
talked about all that. Like, listen, he said you get 10 G's worth of stitches. You see, you gotta understand what he's
Who he
talking about.
talking about?
It's cold. He's talking about Tupac.
Talking about
Oh
Tupac.
damn!
Situation required studios.
To
You gotta
This
listen. That's
was
what I'm
really
saying.
dissing this
You gotta
man.
listen.
speak again.
Why he was sneak dissing though, bro?
That's what I'm
Because
trying
it
to
hit him
say.
up.
Subliminals, bro.
You gotta know behind it.
He
Right.
was
You gotta
subliminally
catch,
dissing,
you
bro.
gotta find it and use that shit. Think fast and get reminded of robberies in Manhattan. You know what happened. 60 G's worth of gun clapping. Who shot you? Probably screamed louder than an opera. New York got you. Now you trying to use my mom as a crutch? What, you think you can't get bucked again? Once again? I was like, man, I'm like,
Bro,
yo,
what's that song called? Why I never heard that song though?
No,
What
it's
the
called Drop a Gem. You never heard Drop a Gem before?
you
I
never
gotta
No,
go
heard
back.
well, it depends
I
on where
heard it,
you
but
was
I ain't
at
know
though,
he
because
said that shit.
yeah,
I
because
gotta
Mob
go
Deep.
back
Well,
and
you know,
listen to
Mob
that.
Deep was loved on the East Coast, but one loved like many other places though,
No,
man. Like,
because they just
Mobb-
came
That
out.
wasn't no sneak diss at all. He was done.
yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't a sneak diss. It was though, but if you know what he talking about, he ain't really no
Wait,
sneak
when did
diss.
that drop? That dropped in July or
That's
like
when Prodigy.
August?
That's when,
Dropped the week before Tupac was killed.
Oh, they
Yeah,
and
got
that's
yeah.
when he
lucky.
dropped his book.
They got lucky.
Damn,
Tupac
why it
writing
take so
book.
long to
No,
Because Pop
respond
was
though?
on
no,
Pop
cause
was coming with that
Hit
Machiavelli.
'em up
Oh
came
man.
out like 4 months before Tupac
If
died. So
Tupac
that's
would have
like,
Yeah,
Tupac would have heard that.
that song was the lead single of the album. So when it's on
But
the
why did they
radio,
take so long though to respond to hit him up though?
because Hit 'em up had
Because
came
it was
out
it
like
wasn't
3 months
like that.
before that shit. Like,
Yeah, not
they had
because
their album coming out. So
yeah,
they was
yeah,
waiting
yeah.
out on
They-
their album.
you
Yeah,
got
you
you
gotta get
got to
your shit.
realize
Okay.
it's not easy to drop songs like that. Like,
You
you
gotta
know what
get
I'm saying,
shit cleared.
especially back then.
yeah, you got to get it clear from the
You gotta
label
get
back then
clears and
before
everything
YouTube.
like that. Then studio time and all that. It
Then you
wasn't
got to
just
get it
like you at
mastered.
home and yeah, it takes time.
So that song
But
was on.
Tupac,
Was
he
that
had
song on the album though? Cino, did it make the album even at the
Yeah, it was on the album because the
yeah, it's on
album was
the
never
album, but
out.
they removed it as a single though.
Yeah, they had to go and
Oh,
get another
okay.
single
They
because
took
it
it
was
off the
on
radios and everything
everywhere.
like that.
Drop a Gem on it was out for like a week
Oh,
everywhere.
But
So
like
I
I,
know
s-
I probably heard it and just didn't get a chance to really go in
but that
because he didn't get a
yeah.
chance to.
Hey, Tupac had killed them on that one song when he said I was only talking to Biggie.
Yeah,
talking
He
about
but
hit
said
him
I
up.
was only talking to Biggie. I wasn't
Yeah,
even talking
they
about
listen.
Biggie.
They had to come out like that because hit 'em up was a bomb. It was a bomb. They never heard something
No,
so
it's
direct
another
like
song
that.
called
You know,
When We Ride on Our Enemies.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was unreleased. He didn't. That wasn't officially
Is
dropped
that
yet.
the song that Big Daddy Kane said he was in the studio and Pac had recorded that and Big Daddy
Yeah.
Kane said he was
Mhm.
like, oh shit, like this is about to
Hey,
be
I
crazy.
come
He
from
dropped
Jackson
this.
from some niggas on the other side of town. Me and my little nigga K now. He's a rider now. What they want from us, motherfucking
It
thug
might have
niggas,
been
just the
that
love
one.
niggas,
He
man. We
had
plug
another
niggas.
song.
It's
Don't
love
make enemies.
niggas.
I think he might be saying the other song. He got a song called "Don't Make Enemies with Me," and some
Yeah.
other
Oh
people.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh, I love that
No, but I
song.
don't think it was that song. I think it was "Ride on My Enemies" though.
It might have been that one, but I doubt
I
that.
think that song was in '94. I think that was an old song. That
No,
was
no,
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 like
no. Look. Big Daddy Kane
No, that
said they
came out
left from
96. 96.
no, because
look. Big
remember
Daddy
Tupac was
Kane.
calling them the Young Thugs at
Big
that
Daddy
point.
Kane was and it might have been "Don't Make Enemies with Me" because some other people's gonna be on that. I got a whole bunch
Look,
of Tupac like written all his track
yeah.
lists, right?
He
All
got
his
so many
songs
songs,
he was
bro.
gonna put on there. Yeah, I got like a lot of that. So all his writings and stuff that he was doing, yeah.
Yeah.
So he got his
Hey, Cino,
songs.
you
He
heard
wanted
God
Queen
Bless the Dead?
Sister Soldier. He wanted Sister Soldier to do this intro for for his
He
album
wanted
that was supposed
Public
to be.
Enemy, Chuck D on that album as well too,
Y'all
Yeah,
but
heard
that
God
didn't
Bless the
happen.
Dead? He
he
had
wanted
predicted Biggie dying.
Cool G
Yeah,
Rap.
I've been
He
dope,
wanted Cool
man.
G Rap. Yeah, Cool G Rap was supposed to
He
be on
even
that
wanted
album.
Ice Cube on one of his songs too, man. I hate that him and Cube
Oh,
kind of
Ice
like
Cube
fell
too?
out a little bit, or everything how it went. He wanted Ice
Cube
Cube on All Eyes on Me when he first
QB
had,
acting
had his
shady
track
sometimes.
list.
QB was acting shady.
Y'all heard
Yeah,
God Bless
Cube
the
a hater.
Dead?
He a Pac hater. Yeah.
I love Q, but Q got a shady side to himself, man.
Yeah,
Snoop Dogg? No, how the fuck
that
Ice Cube fake? Snoop Dogg the fakest nigga in the world.
wasn't gonna work.
Come on, I love Diddy. I love Bad Boy.
But what happened, Cino?
That wasn't gonna work with Pop.
What?
But you ain't gonna fool. You can't pull that fast Pop, man. You can't come out
Yeah.
from the West Side and
Yeah,
start.
exactly. That's why Pac already peeped what he was doing. See, that's what I'm saying. Man, that man Pac was so
Yeah.
strategized. Like
But look, Pac took
he
his
knew when
bandana
somebody was dissing
style
him and
though,
stuff.
man.
Like he picked up on
Look,
subliminals, and he knew when people
Pac
was
took his
Bro,
actually trying
y'all
to
look.
do
just
it and
Ice
trying
stop
Cube
to.
was rocking
disrespecting
the
Ice
bandanas
Cube.
before Pac, man.
No,
Nah,
Pac
I
We
had
think
wouldn't
Ice
have no
Cube had the
Tupac without
bandanas
Ice
first,
Cube.
right?
Pac
We
been
won't.
wearing bandanas, dog. What is you
No,
talking
no,
We
Pac.
about?
won't have
Yeah,
no Tupac without Ice Cube, y'all. Let's be honest.
no,
Oh, he
they
been wearing
Pac had
bandanas
the
way
bandanas
before
first.
Ice Cube. Pac been wearing bandanas since like '92. What you talking
Bro,
about?
without Ice Cube, we won't have without Easy, we won't have no Tupac, y'all. Let's be real.
No, that was his influence. Like that was one of his. Like he said, he looked up to Ice Cube. Like he was one of those people that
Yeah,
he
I
looked
mean,
up to.
he used to date Yo-Yo.
Yo, yeah, he was.
They was on
They
tour
was on
together.
tour.
They was boys. Like they was
Yeah,
cool. But
it was
when
cool.
Hit 'em Up came out, and then here come Ice
Nah,
Cube
it was
talking about
before
how
that though.
Ice Cube wasn't the biggest one in NWA. It was
No.
Easy, bro.
No,
Easy was the
Cino,
star.
you know what happened when Dear Mama happened is is was well too. Like he was trying to clear the sample with Yo being on the hook of. I don't know if you heard the demo version of Dear Mama, but Yo supposed to be on the hook on like like a little sample and stuff like that. Cube would not clear it at all. So and then
Damn,
the
why
whole
Cube ain't
role.
clear?
Oh no, that was between Yo-Yo. I know what that happened. That's just business. That was
Yeah,
Yo-Yo.
but Cube was supposed Cube like stopped it and stuff like that, so
Yeah, he
they wasn't
stopped it
able to.
because he wasn't gonna clear that.
Damn, Cube. Cube
And then
famous.
on top of that, Cube with the John
That
Singleton
was
with
because of
the
Yo-Yo. She did some foul shit, and he was trying to sneak and get a bag. And he ain't gonna let you get. You ain't finna give him his money. Cube wrote her album. He wrote the song "Don't Play with My Yo-Yo." He wrote all.
right.
So it was like, no, you ain't trying to give me my money, and then you finna just, oh, hell no, I ain't finna prove that. Nope. I gotta get my back. You
Hold
owe
on.
me.
Why would she have to pay him money?
Cause he wrote
Why
all
would
those.
she have to pay him money and he owned the label?
No. She's on the label. He's not gonna approve it because she's trying to do something sneaky. And she owed him money. She owed him back money for stuff and she didn't pay it. So he's not gonna approve you to go out and be on this song.
I wrote your single bitch.
Yeah, he
I need
couldn't
my money.
let her dry on out. He's like, no, I'm gonna let her get
Crazy.
her ass out.
Yo.
I'm gonna let you
And then
whip out here.
Poetic Justice as well too. That
Damn.
was supposed to go to Cube, but Cube turned it down because he felt like the character was a sucker and stuff like that. So then
Hell,
Tupac played it,
that's the best movie in the
and then
world.
Man, that
that's
nigga
one of
Ice
the
Cube
best.
a goofy,
All
man.
right.
That
How the fuck
and
was
then the
I the
scene
fuck
don't even
around
make
Janet
sense though,
Jackson,
man.
nigga?
To
Yeah,
not
Talking
want
about
to
he turned
Janet
do.
it
Jackson,
down. So
Cino.
John Singleton
Man, I
and
would have kissed.
everything like that.
Man, put me in that
Who
movie with
don't want to
Janet,
kiss
man.
And
What
then
Janet
the?
Jackson?
Cube said that
Dumb.
the character was a sucker, and that's when Tupac made the song. Like, I don't know if it was connection, but Tupac made the song "I'm a Sucker for Love" and stuff like that. So
Oh, I remember that song.
yeah.
I
But
So
how
would
the
that
fuck is the
No, but
sucker kissing
but
Janet Jackson? How that's the
Can I
sucker
say
the
something?
movie?
man,
He
Q
dumb.
crazy,
Gentlemen,
man. That would have took
so
his
that's
career
why
to another
I,
level.
Who don't
it
want to
was
kiss
brewing
Janet
up.
Jackson?
It was
I
brewing
can't
up
be a
and stuff
part of
like
this
that.
conversation because I was signed the priority and I was signed the Cube. So
Cube dumb as hell talking about that's a sucker movie. What the nigga? He a
All right.
fucking
Well,
mailman.
you were signed the priority and you were signed with Q. So
yeah,
all right. So how did that go? Because
Cube had one good album.
Nah,
you was with
No,
hell
you
no.
nah.
You're
Let's be
bugging.
honest, y'all.
Nah,
signed the
don't do that to
priority. I
Cube.
already know you was
Nah,
in a
Cube is not.
bad deal.
I'm part of another level. You can look it
Cube
up
had
right
one
now.
good album, y'all boy.
We had what they say about the West Coast, blah blah. We had a hit
Right.
single.
So you were signed with Brian. So Brian is the guy that really is cutting your checks.
Was
You said you on priority, so Brian was the one cutting your check.
I was actually signing my other buddy's stupid shit.
He was really on priority, Cino? He sounded like he wasn't even on it for it.
I was signed to some other shit that was
Off brand.
co-signed by Priority.
Right,
Oh,
because
yeah,
if you on Cube label is on priority.
Right, I was
Cino, he
there.
probably had distribution through priority type shit. Like distribution.
So
Nothing worked. Then my album went plastic.
What the
Yeah,
hell
man.
is plastic?
Listen, it's a lot of rappers back then. You know? It was hard. It's hard. But
What the
So
fuck
Brian,
plastic means, bro?
saying
Not
that
platinum, nigga. My shit was plastic.
hold
Hey,
on.
hey,
hold
keep
on.
it real
Go ahead,
though.
Cino.
Hold on.
Bad marketing.
So let me say, Cube gave you
No
an
marketing.
album budget? Cube gave you an album budget?
Hell no.
Yeah.
What was your album budget?
That was not no budget.
It was nada.
No, he's asking you something.
So he gave you an album budget and you recorded in what studio? Was you in Tarzana?
Another level. We were at over there Priority. That's why I was gonna ask you about the SSLs and stuff. When the other homie was talking about people traveling around to get the sound, because some people just had a good sound.
Name a successful Ice Cube artist. Who the
You
fuck did he
said
make
at
successful?
priority.
You want to fuck with DK? You want to fuck? You ain't gonna get the
I said, what
right.
studio were you recording at?
My own.
So you had
I built my own shit.
and you was on Cube's label. So Ice Cube signed you.
Goddamn right.
So did he hop on the song?
Okay, where did you meet Ice Cube at so he could sign you?
The group called Another Level.
Under the
South
level.
Central.
Oh, okay.
Another Level. What's that to say about
Oh,
the
another level? Yeah, I know another level.
That was us, Priority, right? Then we went sent elsewhere, and we went plastic.
Hey, you got an album events when he signed you?
Well, I remember another level. I bought the CD. Let Me Take You was the first song on the album. Let me take you. DJ, you play good selection.
And we went on the Street Fighter soundtrack.
Right, another level in the Far Side had a joint. Another level
Yeah.
to the Far.
And then we were done with the Alcoholics, all that shit.
Yeah, I know another level.
Cino played, man. You had all the albums, man.
Hey, Cino, I don't really think Ice Cube knew about artist
So
development.
wait, did
He
Cube
never
hop
really
on the
have an
song
artist.
though?
So you was in the group another level?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Wait, so did Cube hop on the song?
Hell no.
I got some shit with his ass. Bitch ass nigga.
Damn, why he gotta be all
Wait,
that?
Cube was shady with y'all too? God dang, man.
What Cube did, bro?
Man, Cube gonna play a lot of people, man.
Yeah, that's
The
what I said.
music
I was
part,
like,
the
Damn,
music,
that's
man.
Cube be
crazy.
having
Let
some
me tell you something.
Cube
I'm
got
gonna
a
tell you
bad
some real shit.
reputation, though. They ain't really good to
I'm
have a
gonna tell you
reputation
some
like
real
that.
shit. Some real
What's up?
shit. I went to a club one day with them bitch ass niggas, right?
He ran at the club.
I left. I got left.
You got left?
Damn. Why you ran at the club?
Wait, what you mean you got left?
He ran at the
Because
club, you
the
saying?
homie started squabbing.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Uh-huh.
And then
Yeah.
Cube just left you?
Yeah, now I'm up here squabbing by myself, beating the fuck out 5 niggas.
Damn, I thought Cube was a gangster.
And then nigga, you know who came pick me up? Hutch
Oh, Hudge pick you up?
from Bud Law.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Damn,
He
Ice
put
Cube?
Ice
Man,
Cube boned the fuck out.
I ain't never heard no tough stories about Ice Cube though beating somebody's ass though. Like
Oh,
always
No, they say he came to the record label with a baseball bat.
those white those the suits though. Those the suits. I'm talking about
I
like
got some real stuff
right.
I'm gonna share on my homeboy platform.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't know who the fuck
And
I
that's
am.
Wait, you got
right. So y'all was signing the Lynch Mob records. Is that what you saying? Y'all was signing the Lynch Mob records with Cube.
No, we weren't on this, man.
Oh, okay.
I signed to Buddy. I'm signing to Buddy right now, still.
Oh, okay. So he still own everything y'all try to do. Then he gonna try to take. He'll freeze y'all out.
Yo, Cube, man.
I doubt that.
Cube is shrewd, man. He's a shrewd businessman for real.
Yeah, he is, bro. I can't lie, man.
I told y'all about him, though. He don't care. He
Hey,
don't give a
Yuck, look,
Hey,
watch
you
this.
know he
Yuck,
gave Chris Tucker like $1,500, bro, for Friday. He paid
hey,
that
fuck.
man
Yuck,
$1,500,
Well,
bro.
that was the start of
But
like
look,
his.
watch
but look
this.
at
Hold
what
on, Yucky.
$1,500, for Friday. That's a big movie. Like, how
yeah,
you
but
get
no, that
No,
wasn't
but
no
it wasn't as big.
movie. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
it was
saying.
the first one.
That was the first
$1,500
one.
for
And
That was the
Friday?
first. That was the first Friday. So you don't know. They didn't expect it to blow
Bro,
up like how it did.
$1,500
but
though,
look at,
bro.
yeah,
That's a
but
good
see, that's all
movie.
they had. But look at what it did for him. He was
Yeah, it
better than
made them
anybody else
big.
trying to get Chris Tucker a starring role.
He
No.
should never got $1,500 though. What you gonna do
No,
with
but
that?
nah,
but
you
it
gotta
was
think
a
about it. The
start,
movie budget, you gotta think about the movie budget. They gotta pay for certain
right?
stuff. So and
Exactly.
these not like seasoned actors, all of them, like of course Pops and the Mama, they seasoned actors, but like Chris Tucker, like he really like when you think about it, like
He was brand new.
he took that role and was able to get money talks and then able to get another role and then got Rush Hour. So it's like that
Exactly.
$1,500 helped you get $20 million in Rush Hour too, though.
Exactly.
So
Everybody got paid. That's why I'm like, dog,
yeah,
everybody got paid off that.
yeah,
$1,500, nigga. What the fuck?
I
No,
mean, how much John Witherspoon got for the sequel?
yeah.
He got $5,000 in the first movie. Not in the second one.
Damn, they probably gave Debo like some food stamps.
this man.
But yeah, and
You
he
would have
started
definitely heard
to get a
about
living
that.
off that. He changed his name to Debo.
Man, yeah.
He
Wait,
turned
was it? No, it wasn't
turned
an independent
Debo was
film. That was an
his
independent.
manager told him, you need to change
Y'all know
your name.
Debo was in Batman?
Huh?
What?
Debo was in the Batman movie.
Oh yeah, he was in the Dark Knight with the Joker. I mean, yeah, with the
Oh
Joker.
yeah. He
They
sure
said
was.
they
When they
said
was on that
QB
boat. When they
Debo
was
was
on that
That's
boat.
in there.
That was
Yeah.
Debo.
Give it to me.
Give it to me. He said, "Give it to me."
And I
It's
do what you did.
I feel like everybody from Friday became superstars though. Like everybody had like big
Yeah,
roles.
that's why I said, like, as much as bad like shady business Cube does, but he does help out people. He got some
yeah,
guy. He has good movies and stuff like that.
Yeah, I
yeah.
know. I got
I
a bunch
mean, no, why nobody talking
of
about Easy?
Diddy
Easy had
stories
bad business.
that like a lot of people don't know. Like I had pictures that nobody had seen with Tupac. They couldn't believe it. And I was putting them on. He's like, dude, I gotta give you credit, dog. You had pictures with Pac.
Oh, you met Tupac too, no?
I was like, I know. I was like, I got them because the people that knew Pac and was around
No, he's
him.
talking about he has unreleased pictures of Tupac.
Oh, we had them. They released now, but I'm like, they were everywhere. But I'm like, they were only from people that really knew him. Like
Yeah.
the he had with the girl at the Laker game. That girl ended up posting that she was like in the forum.
Oh, the white girl.
Yeah.
No, the black girl. It was a black
Right.
girl, and he took a picture with at the game. He had went to a Laker
Oh,
game.
the one with the glasses or something like that.
Yeah, man. Pac took like about 1,000 pictures, man. Like that dude was photo ready every time, man. Like dude just took a lot of pictures.
Like in the 2000s.
The dude was smart, man.
And a thread in like 2003. And I had all these pictures of Pac on the plane, playing cards. I had all these things. And now somebody ended up putting it out. Like they had made a documentary, but I was like, yeah, I got it from the people that was like, yo, I met Pac and this and this. And that we was talking all this hip hop stuff back in the way. It wasn't on YouTube yet. So I was like, one round and all we was out here all these other things.
Interesting.
Y'all know he made a movie called Bullet.
Yeah.
When he died,
it was crazy as hell.
Bullet came out with the week Tupac died. It was on bootleg.
Yeah,
That was a crazy ass movie, bro.
Everybody was just trying to make
as
a profit.
As a kid, I thought that nigga was still alive. I was like, hold on, man.
Hey, Tino.
What's up?
If you don't mind me asking you, have you ever met Pac?
No, I've never met him. Saw him at the airport. We was right there. This was like probably a week before he died.
Oh damn! You saw him at the airport?
Yeah, at the airport. I was going to Hawaii, and he was coming into LAX. My plane went from Chicago, stopped in Hawaii. Stopped in LA, and then I got to catch the plane from LA to Hawaii. So now instead of an 8-hour flight, a 5-hour flight.
Wait, you couldn't get to him? It was a lot of people around him?
No, this was different. This was back before 9/11, so you could walk up to the planes. Like you could just like somebody coming to pick you up, they could just walk up to where you getting off the plane.
Yeah, they had a private jet.
He had a bunch of big death row football player looking dudes. So then people like, man, who are these guys? And as soon as he lands and he gets off the plane, he's so small, really, I couldn't see him. I see like a bunch of people around, like, oh, you know, that's Tupac over there, that's Pac. And I look and I just see the whole crowd. You see the whole big dudes like they in front of him, so you can't really see him. But he's in that pile. And they they go.
He was too easy to find, bro.
Hey, one more thing.
Tupac was too accessible.
And I'm going to switch the whole subject up. Six Stop Crippin. Do you think Tyson gonna get his ass beat?
I think he's gonna get his ass beat.
Wait, who?
Tyson?
Everyone's saying
Tyson?
He's saying Tyson. You talking about Jake Paul?
Man, I just met Tyson last week.
Oh, you met
man,
Tyson?
Nah, Tyson ain't gonna do that.
Hey, but see, you want a little bigger than Tyson, though, man. By surprise, though. I'm like, hold on, man.
Going down here.
You think that fight is gonna be rigged?
Okay.
I just think
I should have done him probably like 35 minutes, 40 minutes.
I don't think it's a real fight, like a real boxing match. And I think they're very careful with trying to protect Jake. So I think they got headgear, they got all kind of things. I think he got on headgear. He got, I think the rounds. I got to go look at the rules, but I don't think this is a real like boxing match.
Boxing match, yeah.
Oh hell no, he gonna have a headgear on. Oh, I wouldn't pay for that. Oh hell no, no.
Yeah, because Tyson's fully focused. He even like stopped his podcast and stuff.
He
like
can't.
That.
Oh man, I'm mad. But I really I was gonna pay for that. I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna
you don't
pay
have to
for
pay
that.
for it. If you got Netflix, you can watch it for free.
Oh, it's on Netflix.
Podcast being stopped is based on something else, though.
How the hell is that? Is it on Netflix though? What we
Explain that.
Netflix has got a new thing they finna do. I told people this is coming. They tried it out with the Chris Tucker. I mean, not Chris Tucker, but Chris Rock. They finna start doing live streaming programs.
Yup.
That's why people are trying to, like LeBron them, they trying to go ahead and get these podcast shows going because that's what they want to do.
LeBron need to stay away. Everything he touches.
Oh shit, here we go. Got to get it going on his own ass.
Yeah,
I want to get these shows going on Netflix because Netflix want to do live programming. Like
yeah.
Hulu and do live sports. So they want to be in that game because they're late to the party. Like
You
Hulu,
talking
Yeah.
about HBO? Like
Hulu's
they
been
trying to
killing
compete
them.
with HBO?
I thought they was gonna back off that WWE situation because of the Vince McMahon stuff, but I
Nah,
guess
that's too much money. They missing. WWE gets so much money.
They like Vince who? Screw him.
Yeah.
they
Yeah, that's
got
too
rid of
much
the
money,
kids. They
man.
got
They
rid of
make so
everything.
much money still. We might
Yeah,
not watch WWE, but everybody, many other kids and
yeah. The kids
their fan
does.
base is still
And
I
there.
don't watch it.
She ain't coming back. I know that's for sure after what she just said.
Wait, who you said? Oh, you're Ronda. What she said?
She started talking about it's a sexist organization. They make women do stuff like
Oh
sexual
yeah, she go.
favors just
What?
because talking to. Yeah, she done. She ain't
Yeah,
coming back.
she's done. Damn. Ronda Rousey always messing up her situation all the time. She
Yeah,
gets
like
away.
Brock Lesnar ain't coming back. That's out.
Yeah. Oh, and this is
They
what kills
saved her
me.
career though. Like for her to speak down on the WWE, they
No,
saved her career because she was
Brock
done in
Lesnar
the
died in
UFC
the
or the
lawsuit.
it makes
So
sense
Brock is
now.
died in the lawsuit. So that's it.
No, it makes sense now that they got they made Brock Lesnar the one that takes out the Undertaker in WrestleMania. That killed me. I was like, really? They should have just let Shawn Michaels do it. If you're gonna let somebody do it.
Yeah, Brock was in and out of WWE. Brock
Yeah.
never really. It seemed like he at the that fallout he had with Vince McMahon that first time. Seemed
Right.
like he never really into trying to be. I don't know, like man, like be up there like the poster child, the face of the league of wrestling, like John Cena and I think like Brock
Yeah, they
really
should have
didn't care.
let
He
John
cared about
Cena.
the money.
Yeah.
He cared about the money.
But,
Mhm.
but hey, Cena, that video earlier was kind of crazy, man. I didn't know that family tree was that long though. I seen Elvis, I seen Denzel, I seen
Oh yeah, man, the Maricate name for real. That they know.
damn. That
Yeah,
that was a deep. I'm
they
like,
was lying.
I
They
was about to
got the
say, man,
name
Puffy should have
up.
reached out to Denzel or something like that. You
I
know?
remember Uncle Frank be like, man, let me get the name, man. I want to look the dude up.
Oh, you said Uncle Frank?
Yeah, man, I don't know where Uncle Frank at, man.
Yeah, I don't know where he's at, man. He's the one that put me onto the Boulay situation. I didn't even know about it.
Yeah,
He
Uncle
said that
Frank be
Stephen
out.
A. Smith. That's crazy, man.
Hey, Cino, have you done a video about the Nickelodeon situation?
Oh damn, yeah, that's a whole
Oh,
different situation right
that's
there.
like so old. I'm like, why are they bringing all this old stuff up? There must be some documentary going on. Sure enough, they got one
Yeah.
going. And I'm like,
Surviving.
do they not know how deep this thing goes? I'm like, you know, all the people, the handlers, the middlemen, those are the ones that you know that they conspire against. But the giants of the corporation ain't gonna say nothing about it.
Right.
All right, that dude was they pick and choose who they gonna mess with. I'm
Because
like,
they're not protected no more, or
that
they don't
dude
have that
was there.
protection
I
no more.
remember seeing that guy. That guy never like he just looked like a regular dude. Like he was around and didn't say a word. But then
You
again,
talking about the fat dude?
yeah,
Yeah, the writer.
yeah, the writer. Yeah, he was just there. He wouldn't say he didn't say too much or nothing. So I was
Yeah.
just like, I looked at him like he was a nobody. But he, you know, he looked like a dude that wasn't getting no action.
Yeah.
Chicks was looking for him.
He was wilding.
But I will say those videos was a little suspect though. Like him in the hot tub,
Oh,
with the little girl. I'm like, bro, what the heck is this?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
yeah.
that was kind of wild. But yeah, it just seems like Hollywood is under attack. I mean, not under
I
attack,
think
but
Great Veil
it's
or whatever.
finally opening up.
Yeah, I'm loving it though. I'm
I'm
loving
loving
it.
it too.
2024 is the year of the truth, man. People getting talked about and exposed.
Nah, it's
The
this
stuff that
decade.
Kanye
This
and
decade.
Kanye been talking about a lot of things like years ago. That's now like getting exposed,
He
and it's
plays
like,
both
oh
sides.
Lord.
I don't trust Kanye. That
Kanye can say whatever he heard off the internet.
Kanye
Y'all gotta stop
be playing
falling
both
for him,
sides,
man.
man.
Y'all gotta
Hey,
stop.
why you gonna discredit Kanye on the stuff he be saying? Though? He just say
Nah,
he
because
just see shit on the
he
internet.
tells you
Like
about
that.
these people and then he goes and hangs out with them the next week.
Right.
Apologize and then go back and being mad again, bro. Like,
That's Kanye. Kanye mad because they ain't give him something he want.
Yeah.
right. He be pouting.
Then he want to tired going along. You know what? You right. This is an Illuminati.
And
Buy my shoes.
then go and hang out with the Rothschilds the next
my
week.
shoes.
And then 2 weeks later, he gonna be hanging out with the Rothschilds.
Hey, y'all might be right because he was just talking about the guy from Adidas, but he took a picture with him and everything.
Yeah, he
Like,
took a picture with him and
Kanye,
then he
you
dissed
just
him
posted this man
3
like not
weeks
too
later.
long ago.
I don't trust no damn Kanye. Kanye, man, he be playing both sides, man.
My
I'm
man,
like,
I should have brought
he
him
gonna
up.
be like, yeah, the Illuminati, yeah. And then he's gonna be talking about them.
And
We
they be
gotta
like,
watch out for these
Kanye, we
people.
want to do a deal. All right. They be like, then he'll have you all behind him. Yeah, man, wait a minute. Yay, what you doing? Oh, they talking about giving me a deal. I quit my job over there.
Right.
He'll sell anybody out.
Man, he would sell everybody out. And hey, he wouldn't care
Exactly.
what happened to you in the situation.
I mean,
Man.
Jay-Z would do the same thing, but he does it in a different way, though.
Yeah, he
He
ain't
was
more out.
shady. He
He ain't
does
gonna be
shady.
outgoing trying to expose certain businesses that don't happen. It ain't go right.
Right. Or he
Yeah,
would try to cut you out the deal and stuff like that. Tell you, yeah, I wouldn't do that, and then he would take the deal behind your back. Like JD with the Super Bowl, with the NFL situation.
oh man, that
Do it in any situation.
Right. He's a person that we call Jay-Z the shady business guy.
Yeah. But I'm finna get up here, y'all. Thanks for coming in. If y'all want to stay in the chat, you can talk. Y'all can. But I gotta bounce.